Twitch, YouTube. I have no idea if my webcam's in the right spot or not. This game's super loud, by the way. So you'll bear with me if we need to sort that shit out. It's Blacksad. I'm here because I just need to... I mean, at least it has in-game music on the menu, so I can't fault it for that. Blacksad, Under the Skin. There's a guy on the left there. He's just hanging out. I'm sure that has nothing to do with anything. This game really wants me to use a controller, but it's a point-and-click game, so maybe it is. I refuse. Maybe I'll plug in a controller later, but for right now, we're just going to get into it. Let's solve a mystery! I'm keen to see... Oh. Right into it. Okay, I thought this was like foreshadow. No, we are right... Okay, alright. Man's killed in a gym. Might need a minor adjustment. We'll see. As with every new game, we play the webcam by ear. Boy, she is slow on the uptake, I gotta say. Maybe she did it. Yep, Nathan's... She actually saw a spider. She definitely did it, though. Tutorial! This interactive drama uses similar controls to other games of its genre. Do you still want to enable the tutorial? Well, yeah, it's my first time playing, so I gotta... Game saves progress automatically. Oh my god. The game below indicates, or the icon below indicates the game is being saved. Don't turn off the computer while it's being displayed. Alright, you heard the man. Yeah, fine, I'll plug in my damn controller. It's supposed to be a point and click. What are we... Whatever. What do I know? Still on the right is no longer visible? Alright, well, let's see how it looks on stream. That's fine. Streams always come through a little bit darker. So even though it might be a little bit bright for me, I need to actually up the brightness a touch. I figure a point and click, you know, it'd be all about the keyboard and mouse. This game weirdly insistent that I use a controller. So, we'll see. There's a loading icon right where my webcam is, so that's cool. It's my character's face, don't worry about it. There's a second loading icon beneath it, in the bottom right near the cup, I don't know why. Mashy! John Blacksad, private detective.
Sometimes when I walk into my office, I get the feeling that I'm walking among the ruins of a lost civilization. Not because of the reigning disorder, but because it feels like the remains of the civilized person I used to be.
What a fucking cool guy, right off the rip.
I'm gonna rip his head off. I swear I'll tear his eyes out. Hey! Hand over the pictures, you bastard. Now!
I got feet pics, huh?
Otherwise, you're gonna be dead meat. Hear me, cat?
More like Wolf Among Us. Oh, so it's good this kind. Okay, that's fine. When talking with other characters... Okay, I'll bring myself back for this. I might not do the webcam on and off bit. Adult Zootopia. You're thinking Toon World. I think it's called Toon World. Cool World? When talking with other characters, you get to choose both your questions and answers. In some conversations, you can take all the time you need. In others, you have to think quickly and reply before your time is up. In these occasions, you can choose to stay silent. Tip disabled. Yeah, what pictures?
What kind of pictures are you looking for exactly?
I got feet.
Which ones? Me and the lady. 2 days ago.
Ah, curious, are you? Plenty of things you could learn through.
I'm gonna kill you.
Ah! Every now and then you have to act swiftly and use left stick to move in the direction of the arrow. Stay alert, you may have a very short window to move before it's too late. Fair enough.
You!
Really is killing the pacing, these tutorials, I gotta say. At certain moments during the game, you will need to quickly press... Blacksad predates Zootopia by a lot, like Zootopia's children's Blacksad. Well, there you go. What about, I think it's called Cool World. It's like the mature Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It's not exactly animals, but it's cartoon characters. But I think that's called Cool World. At certain moments during the game, you'll need to quickly press the indicated button to perform the specific actions. Sometimes you have to keep pressing the button until the circle is completed. Ah, one of these.
Give me the goddamn pictures.
That circle was not completed. I can headbutt or punch it. You know, maybe headbutting a rhino is not a good idea. Thanks for giving me time to contemplate. You have to make decisions. Some of them will have minor consequences, like whether or not to throw a punch or strike with a headbutt. Some decisions will have transcendental and a major impact down the line. Given the pictures of Spider-Man, this is just Jonah Jameson. Yeah, as you can see, I'm just Peter Parker. You have all the time you need to make a decision. Others you'll be forced to make before your time is up. I'm gonna punch the guy.
I regretted hitting a guy like him.
I'm gonna headbutt a rhino.
Time to aim at his soft spots.
Neck! You don't hit a man in the groin. Come on now. Also, Jesus. Come on, it's expensive typewriter. Those things are fucking heavy, by the way. I don't know if anyone's ever picked up a fucking typewriter. They're heavy as hell.
Oh, man. You broke my jaw.
Yeah.
Well, now it matches your marriage.
Oh, damn. Got him!
I'm dead meat. You'll ruin my life.
You're cheating your wife. Try to kill me and beg for mercy. Look, man, you're the one who cheated.
I don't enjoy meddling in others' affairs, but it's my job, and I've got bills to pay. You're the one cheating on your wife, buddy. This is on you.
Got him!
I'm no two-timer, I swear.
Well, the
Only
pictures
happened
beg to
once,
differ.
For God's sake.
Ah, so you're a one-timer. Got it.
I'm just her bodyguard, that's all. She seduced me. I love my wife. Honest to God. I even quit the damn job for her. You can't break up a family.
Didn't
for one
ask.
mistake.
Okay. Most important information you will find during the investigation will be recorded in your notebook. When a new entry is included, a notification will pop up. Colbert, missed an opportunity to make him a bear. The cheating husband. Sounds like he's a philanderer, I gotta say. I don't want to accuse Blacksad here of profiling people. Seems like that title says it all, though. Grandpa to typewriter, damn thing was heavy as hell. Same. Well, my grandmother, but you get the idea. It's my job. It's just not right. You broke. Look, pal, it's my job. That's not gonna get involved in
You
this.
protect that girl, and I spy on people like you. We all have to be professional, no matter how sick it makes us at times.
Okay, how about this? You give me those pictures and tell her a white lie, and I pay you 10 times what she's offering.
$10, eh?
And you make a pretty penny.
It's pretty good.
What do you say? Deal?
Pretty
For as
good.
long as I could remember, I had collected nothing more than bad gigs, debt, and sorrow. My self-respect and bank account were racing to see who'd hit rock bottom first.
Nah.
You're only making
You get
worse.
paid to do a job, you
better
do the
leave
job, man.
before I lose.
I'll be an asshole, but I ain't gonna fucking break a
I've been
contract.
asking about you. You're a good detective. but
Gonna
I know
solve
you've seen
mysteries.
better
That's a
days.
plan.
You've had nothing but crappy cases lately.
A star has been eclipsed. Maid found dead.
Money can go a long way. You
Oh,
know.
maid found her dead, excuse
Try
me.
running some ads. Maybe you'll find better clients and well-paid gigs.
I'm gonna say right now, this is a chatty game, so I'm probably gonna be talking over dialogue. That's why subtitles are on. In addition, don't be backseating. If you happen to know the game or have an opinion, keep it to yourself. Let me experience the story for myself. This is the first playthrough. It's your only warning.
Start all over? Come on, think about it. You can save my family and save yourself.
I said no deal, Howie.
I warned you.
I wasn't gonna shoot him.
Okay, now I'm officially about to lose my cool.
When you have to make a decision that is a major influence in the course of events, a notification will pop up. You chose to put the marriage at risk instead of taking the I was hired to do a job! Game's giving me a lot of guff about it.
3,
You son of a...
2,
Wait, man, don't shoot.
1.
Thanks for the free gun, by the way.
You are gonna regret messing with Eugene Colbert. I swear to God.
Colbert, but, you know. Alright.
My uninvited guest had left me several gifts.
Yeah, free gun. Wonder if I could have
First
taken the
of
money
all,
and
a sword
ruined
in
his
hand.
marriage anyway. I used to do that as a
That
bouncer.
guy's skin was hard as a rock. Second of all, an empty wallet. Business as usual. Third, the feeling that my moral compass was far too calibrated for my own good.
Look, I was hired to do a job, all right? I'll do the job.
Last but not least, the certainty that more gifts were yet to come.
This is going to be a great first impression.
He's a nice guy.
You fool!
You see what I said about my pal Blacksad? Doesn't even know you, and he's already offering you a seat.
That's me. Have a seat. Play it cool, John.
Of course. That's me to a T. Please, have a seat.
Shut up and listen, buddy. All right? I brought you a client.
It's interesting that I'm a cat, that's a gorilla, we had a rhino in our office, and this is a woman. Like, a human woman with kind of a cat face, maybe. The men here are definitely more anthropomorphic than the women. Isn't it always the way, though? That happens a lot. Wow. She's a lynx. Oh, but not a woman. I mean, well, I'm looking at her. Definitely is a woman. This is a game called Blacksad, Jeppo. Very Telltale style, detective game. With the, you know, choices you make matter and all that. You know, it'd be nice to know if I could, like, get some subtitles about what the fuck they're saying. This is probably going to be the crux of the game here, this mystery.
And that's why we need to find him soon, or we will have a very serious problem.
Thanks for the
Started Mafia,
information and
got first place in the racing.
They'll
The
really
remastered
hang.
game changed the racing to make
Let me
it much
see if I have
easier.
this straight.
Unless you're playing on the OG version, the race is much easier in the remastered. They have an option for that, though. Navigate through the different hotspots. Use A to select the hotspot you want to interact with. She's a woman, not human woman. Thought that's where you're going with. She looks rather humanoid. Despite, you know, the whiskers and the kind of lynx-like appearance. She looks much closer to a human woman than I, the rhino, and the gorilla look like to human men, is my point. Tommy Vercetti is very likable. Boy, what a great that he's in the other games, right? He's in 2! He's in 2! Tommy's in Mafia 2. Certainly is. Alright, so we got this guy who's... what a fucking looker. And this guy.
Your father,
Start
Joe
with
Dunn,
peeps here.
boxing manager and gym owner, hanged himself 2 days ago.
Yes.
Hanged himself 2 days ago. Yikes. Dunn died on Sunday evening. Would not have guessed she was a link. Looks like a human face with tabby cat face paint. Yeah, I agree. I thought just cat links it. That dude, her dad, that's a lynx. Her, that's like somebody doing a, what's her name? Chitara from Thundercats cosplay. And an okay one at that.
Bobby Yale, a boxer at Dunn's gym, has a crucial fight against the reigning champion in 2 weeks.
I think her name's Chitara.
But he disappeared 2 days ago. Right about the same time your father died.
Yes.
In short, if Bobby Yale is a no-show for his fight, you'll have to pay a fine.
Doesn't have the lynx flu.
But since
Nope.
you don't have the cash on hand, your father's gym would have to close.
Yes.
So you want me to find Bobby Yale.
Yes.
Huh.
Jake
No?
wants you to find Bobby.
Oh. Why? What?
Oh, I see.
I don't.
Well, first of all,
Sounds like it's important to you that I find Bobby Yale here. Are you sure your father killed himself? Accept my condolences. I'm your best bet, baby. You sure about this?
your father took his life the same day his pupil disappeared.
Seems sus.
Sorry, but something just doesn't add up.
Damn it, John. Will you take the case or not?
Well, I mean, yes, that's why I'm talking through it. It won't be cheap. Yeah. Right up the gate.
But we're talking about Madison Square Garden. The stakes are high.
MSG.
It only mean things will get ugly behind the scenes. Not to mention pricey.
Yes, Mr. Blacksad. If you find Yale and he fights, I'll be able to pay you whatever you ask for.
Hell yeah. Glad we established that up front. All right, so her dad died under mysterious circumstances, potentially suicide, and the promoted fighter / pupil of her father has gone missing. Fair enough. Gotta find this Bobby Yale, who appears to be a bulldog. Possibly a boxer. America! Trucks tough. Hell yeah. The roaring 30s? 40s? Well, it's not Depression era. There's liquor freely advertised. Got some scaly representation. Love to see that. Guess it's technically a cutscene. Shout out to the kid there on the sidewalk. Or the crosswalk, rather. I was about to ask the city. They said Madison Square Garden, so it's got to be New York, right?
I know you already went to Yale's apartment and found nothing, but I'll search it myself at some point.
Why does every man's name start with J? Joe Dunn, John, Blacksad, Jack, Gorilla Man.
The one who found Joe Dunn's body.
You want to fucking cut the noose down?
Just down the road on the left, right?
God damn, dude. Little morbid.
I think I might pay her a visit as well. And the gym, of course, and see what I can find. Okay, I think I've got enough to start with for now.
Mary Purnell found Dunn's body. All right, better interview her. Watch one of those PI Detective React stuff videos on YouTube, and he did point out a lot of those investigations cost a lot. I would imagine so. Finding a missing person, that's a whole ass thing. Taking photos of a philanderer, probably less so. It's not like they aren't known for keeping their eyes peeled and suspecting they're being followed by strangers. The 50s for time period? 40s or 50s. Alright, move in any direction. Yeah, I got it. I understand how to move in any direction. Thank you. You can... R to move the camera and expand the exploration zone. It's not much of a movement, but okay. Navigate through different hotspots. Oh yeah, look at that. Interact with the hotspot.
Is that done? Wow.
Man could play! Maybe. I don't know. Didn't hear him. Maybe sucked at it. Just had a good painter. That's okay. I understand. Thank you. Zoom in and zoom out. Okay, navigate the hotspots. Yep, I got it. I should not have turned tutorials on. This is extremely self-explanatory. B to exit. Okay. I'd actually like to look at the other parts of the painting, please, if it's all... Okay, this one seems important. Left bumper to open the notebook. Got it. Post-World War II, so late 40s to early 60s. Yeah, so call it the 50s. Once the notebook is open, you can go through all the notes you have taken during the investigation. Select characters' information you want to see in order to go to the corresponding section. The help bar in the lower part of the left screen shows all controls and their functions. Use the controller to navigate through the notebook. Okay. Eugene... I don't know why Eugene Colbert is offered bribe. Nope! Hell yeah. Jake Ostebom. Ostiombe. Jake. Old friend. Sonia Dunn. Dunn's daughter. Sonia Dunn hired me to find Bobby Yale. Joe Dunn. Dead owner of Dunn's Gym. Time of death Sunday evening when it was closed. Sax player. I do not think that's relevant. Jake Harambe. Yeah, exactly. Promising boxer at Dunn's Gym vanished the same day that Dunn died. Dunn's Gym will have to close down if he doesn't fight reigning champion Stone at Madison Square Garden. Address is 145 Old Stanford Street, apartment I-3. Al Stone. Ah, he's a bull. Sick, fucking, what's his name? Oh god, terrible at interviews in the Mafia films. He played Raging Bull in the boxing movie. Raging Bull. I can't pull in his name. Robert De Niro. God damn. Sick Robert De Niro reference. Reigning champ fight versus Yale at Madison Square Gardens in 17 days. Clean's gym. This is Mary Parnell, who is a camel? Horse? Thing? Found Dunn's body, works at Sam's Diner, same street as the gym. Alright, good stuff. Deduction screen. Oh, we got one of these, huh? Sherlock Holmes style. Cannot make any deductions right. This is very Sherlock Holmes, actually. You need to gather enough clues. Well, yeah, duh. I don't have any clues. I don't even have a single clue yet. Deductions, my ass. Menu. Okay, thank you. Yep, that's sure the menu. Hall of Fame. I don't know what the Hall of Fame is. The album. Load a game. Where you left off. Check your stats. Change settings. Discover team behind the game and credits and quit. What is your Blacksad? What is... Oh. Now you got me curious. What the hell is your Blacksad? Rabbit ad? That was a rabbit? Hard boil. Oh, okay. Where are you? 51% hard boiled, 48% sensitive. Split in the middle between resolute and cautious. Upright and pragmatic. I'm reading the stats off here. Lonesome and romantic. Astute and obtuse. Swift and clumsy. That's a nice 100%, baby. And profitable and ruinous case. Oh, a profitable case or a ruinous case. Didn't take the bribe, but I told her it'd be fucking expensive. A person who followed on Twitter was once playing this game and posted about a lady character who was confused about what species. Their guess was cow with cat ears for some reason. Seems like half the fun is going to look forward to this. Guessing what the women are in this game. Anything else of note about it? I guess not. Okay. Wonder if I can move a little faster. Like right bumper or something. I didn't say Google. I said move. Fucking phone, I swear. Well, it's the roof. Wouldn't he have had to have, like... I guess if the noose is hanging from up here, yeah, he would have had to have come up here?
Someone should weld the iron bar on those panels.
Okay, then. Helen Moore's Secret. Champy's Chocolate. And that's a dog, maybe. Champy's, the champion's energy. The name doesn't help. Helen Moore is not exactly a, well, none of their names are pun-related, it seems, so. Might have been feline, certainly not a horse or a camel. It was a black and white photo at a weird angle, alright? I don't know what it was. What do we have here? Aha! What do we have here? You find Hall of Fame cards. Keep in mind that it's you, not Blacksad, who has to find these cards. Who finds these cards and the collection is not relevant to the storyline. Oh, okay, just collectibles. Got it, don't care. It's kind of cool. You know, a little collectible in the game. It's just trading cards, but doesn't affect the investigation, so I don't really care that much. God, there's a lot of these. Nothing else of note here? This seems kind of suspicious. Alright, never mind. Fuck me, I guess. What do I know? Just meant to be the fucking detective. Trying to navigate around a goddamn billboard. Anything else up on the roof? Ah, something up there. On the water tower. I saw you. I saw you, but I don't know how to reactivate you is the issue. There. Oh. Just collectible. Fair enough, I suppose. A lot of collectibles in this game has an achievement for it. I don't doubt it. I'm playing on PC, though, so I don't really care. Steam achievements are worthless to me. All about that Xbox gamer score. Speaking of, I'm doing my impossible run of Dead Space. I made it to the first boss so far. The room with a centrifuge that'll kill you immediately. Helen is a cat? Yeah, if you say so. Would have cut that down.
What leads a man to do something?
Symbolism.
Life's already dealt me a fair share of blows, but
we knew that. A tall guy to hang himself from that. Maybe if he stood on his tiptoes, I don't know. It's also not a very big hole for the neck.
I don't know why. Something just doesn't add up.
Also, I just grabbed that. Way to fucking contaminate the evidence, asshole. It's the 50s, I know. All collectible clues will be stored in Blacksad's mind. That seems like a bad place to keep them if you consider it a notebook. When you find a new clue, a notification will pop up. Once you have enough clues, you'll be able to piece them together to make crucial deductions that will help you advance the investigation. Yeah. Like Miles Edgeworth 2. Got it. There's something fishy about Dunn's suicide? I agree. Doesn't add up. That's just a bell. I don't know why I'm looking at that. Success is dependent on effort. That's not what it says, subtitles, but okay. Whatever you say. Push-ups. Shadow boxing, jump rope, running, weightlifting, heavy bags, speed bags. Alright. When you're good at making excuses, it's difficult to excel at anything else. And I got that one right in the subtitles. A lot of motivational text. Got it. I wouldn't say that's atypical for a gym in any capacity. Before I go wandering off there, anything else in this room? If there's there's footprints right there. I feel like that's worth investigating. Maybe we'll, see it when we go into the other room. No pain, no gain. Don Lynch versus Billy Parrish. 10 rounds. And no guts, no glory. Also, shout out to Sonny Dempsey and Jimmy Cohen. I appreciate that the names are real names and not puns. It would have been very easy in this game for them to make pun names out of the characters. Harder the train, the luckier you get. I don't need to see all these. There's Madison Square Garden being advertised. Alright, looks like that's all that's in this room. I'll check the back door, I guess. Oh, it's winning isn't everything, but wanting to win is. Alright, if you say so. Whatever you say, Jim. Sorry, I hit right bumper to see if I could fucking hurry this guy up. Doesn't seem like there's a way to make him walk any faster. You know, a nice brisk jog going or anything. There's also clearly a, yep, I saw that. Clearly a card on the newspaper there. Phone. Hold on. Chief Officer Smirnov. No call weekly. Rhinoceros, his wife. Hey, just checking. How's that cheating husband of yours doing? I don't care. Don't know what the weekly is, but I'm sure we'll find out. Also, I'm a private detective. Why am I calling the chief officer? That's not how that works at all. The back alley. Oh, hey, guy.
Good morning, sir.
Hi, good morning to you.
Conductor of the Union Railroad, I say.
Private Eye. Would you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Old
Not
buddies,
at all.
they're friends, fair enough.
Proceed, Your Honor.
Your Honor. Well, he's clearly blind, so I'm gonna ask him if he's seen anything.
Have you seen anything unusual lately?
Yes, indeed, kind prince.
Oh.
My pretty little eyes just saw a pink elephant parade.
Gotcha, he's hammered.
I decided to join in the fun.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
just like life. That was short. But then again, all things short.
We're just trolling you. Yeah, well. Doesn't seem like he's altogether there either way, in more ways than one.
That you can, apple of my eye, do this old man a favor and bring him some sustenance.
I don't see anything.
All
Well,
right.
do you have any information for me? Also, I'm gonna go assume sustenance is alcohol in this case. There's a book called Discourse on Inequality. Unless it's in Braille, I don't think that's something a blind man would have. It's also got a, I don't know what you call it, but that thing where you pull it apart to work on the old shoulder muscles. Got another book. He's got a lot of books for a man who can't see. I wanted you to bring him food. Maybe it's food. It's the 50s, though, and he's clearly addicted, so... Obviously, sustenance is booze, in my opinion. I can't go back further than that. That pallet's blocking my way. That would appear to be alright. Never mind, then. Maybe if I loosen his lips with something, he'll, tell me a fascinating yarn. Me food. As for info he might have, if you ask him the right questions, he might give you the right answers. Well, yeah, that's how the game works. He asked for sustenance. Maybe when I have something I can give him, I'll see if he won't open up his memory banks for me, and I can make a withdrawal if you catch my meaning. For now, though, I'd still like to interview that maid if I can. What's the sign on the gym say? Not that one.
He opened it during the war? That's odd.
You know, actually, that is a little odd. During the war, eh? Closed due to the sudden and unexpected death of Joseph R. Dunn. A private service for family and friends will be held at St. Fergus's Church on Friday, October 14th at 6 p.m. Alrighty. And I got Mo Fern's legs. Hell yeah. It's a good pair of legs.
I'd prefer a yellow Cadillac, but I can't complain.
Prefer a yellow Cadillac. Wouldn't we all, John? Hey, he's a kitty human. Or, you know, a cat. I don't know if they're human at that point. Is this my car? No. Am I walking? I guess she is only a couple blocks away, right?
The person who found Dunn's body works a block away from the gym.
Might as well walk.
I'm certain she can give me the kind of information that...
Hey! Watch where you're going, you jerk!
I'm walking here!
You looking for trouble, moron?
Am I doing New York right, or... Fuck you!
You better watch it.
Go to hell, man!
You drove a yellow Cadillac in one of the books? Hell yeah. I don't know anything about, Blacksad. Scatman John. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Good joke, Nathan. You're not allowed to be funnier than me, though, so please ban yourself. Animal act like humans, look like animals. I mean, that's usually called anthropomorphic. But yeah, no, one of my mods recommended this game, Azifen. So, here I am playing it. Not wrong when they said Big Wolf Among Us vibes, although a little more literal on the wolf than that game was. Well, only a little. Weird game? It's perfectly fine so far. Solving a murder. And a disappearance. Really, we're being hired to solve the disappearance, not the murder, but, you know.
And there you go.
Also, it's ruled a suicide,
We'll miss you
not
at
a
Sam's
murder.
Diner.
So.
Come back soon.
Sam's Diner.
Welcome to Sam's Diner. What can I get for you?
You're a cat, are you?
Blacksad, Private Eye. I work for Sonia Dunn. I need to ask you some questions.
Okay,
about Joe
sure,
Dunn.
if you say so.
Sure, but I'm working right now. Maybe later?
Mystery, indeed. Yeah, working, you say?
I only see one customer sitting at the counter. and he's asking for your cooperation.
Got her.
All right.
I could just be like, bye. See ya.
What can you tell me about Sonia Dunn?
I barely know her. but
I gotta
she
fucking
looks like
fix
a
that
smart
chat.
girl.
I don't know why it's busted. It works on the stream, or sorry, it works in the actual stream chat, Better TTV emotes. It doesn't work on stream or in my chat. I had to refresh BBT, or, yeah, Better TTV. Can you tell me about Joe Dunn?
Let's talk a bit more about Joe Dunn.
Those work. Those are Twitch emotes. It's Better TTV that's not working. What do you remember about the body?
Can you tell me how you found Dunn's body?
Well, I thought I was alone. I clean early in the morning before Mr. Dunn comes in.
I see you found it early in the
You have
morning.
Keys to the gym.
Yes, of course. There was paint on the floor, so I thought it'd be a busy morning. And then I saw him hanging there like a baby mobile over a crib.
Well, that's grim.
Then I think I panicked.
Jesus.
When he calmed down, I called the police and waited outside. Sorry, that's all I can say.
Don't worry. But if you remember anything else, let me know.
Slide her your card. She told the police about Dunn's death. Okay. How was he outside the gym?
How was Joe Dunn outside the gym?
Sounds
I
like
wouldn't
Norman
know.
Jayden from Heavy Rain.
I only saw him at the gym or right there.
A little bit. He's a little more
His
Boston in Heavy Rain than this guy.
I think everyone liked him.
I'm Detective Norman Jayden.
What kind of boss was Joe Dunn?
A good one. Always paid on time. Never raised his voice.
I was researching
If I
something or
asked
other
for
about the
day
game
off,
and
he'd
stumbled
even
on the fact
clean
that it's based
gym.
on the books.
Thanks, but
Why wouldn't
I
it
still
be?
don't get why he'd commit suicide.
I don't think he... Well, he did have money problems, I guess. It was about to close, eh?
Maybe he simply had money issues.
Yeah, I don't know. Could be. The gym didn't really get that dirty lately.
Meaning not a lot of business? He's also a widow. Let's just fucking drag this dead man through the dirt, why don't we?
His wife died years ago. Maybe he never got over it.
Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe he did.
The books
That
are
was a
really good,
long
if
time
you say
ago.
so. I haven't read them. I didn't even know this was a
His
thing until one of my
relationship with
mods
his daughter
recommended it.
wasn't ideal.
ARG
Oh,
specifically.
really? Poor man. I don't have kids, but that has to be really hard.
Work's trying to kill you. Well, you're a school bus driver, so you're around children. I being around children makes me want to die, so yeah, I understand, Tim. Where could Bobby Yale be? What do you think about Jake? Why would she know Jake?
Any ideas where Bobby Yale could be?
How am I supposed to know? He's rarely there when I clean the gym. Bobby seems like a nice kid, but I barely know him.
Is that true? Barely knows Yale. She seems, seems like she's not, answering with full honesty there. The boxing gloves on the wall suggest boxers frequent here, by the way. Just saying.
Can I ask you about your job?
Which one?
Touche.
How long have you worked at the gym?
It's been, what, 4 or 5 years? Although, I don't think I'll be able to set foot in there.
Can't get over
again.
how much the
This
female
must be
character
really
designs
hard
annoy
for
you,
you.
so you haven't gotten into it. Noki, you
I'm
read
sorry.
One Piece. That is really harsh words from someone who reads One Piece, I just gotta say. You willingly read One Piece, and you're like, nah, Blacksad's where I draw the line. Maybe Jake hangs out at the gym, and they met a few times. She seemed like she was dodging the question. You're only driving one kid normally? Not much of a fucking run on the bus there, is it then, Tim?
Tell me about your work here in the diner.
Oh, it's wonderful. I love it.
Yeah, it's real busy.
My boss.
Lots of
Glad to hear that.
Yeah, of course. Great job. I'm very satisfied with my service.
Other than the diner and the gym, you don't work anywhere else, right?
I wouldn't have the time, although I'm not sure I want to continue working at the gym.
Well, that's fair. 30-minute drive to their school. Woof. Wouldn't quit. You might want to stay away from the gym. I mean, I'm going to solve this case. Don't quit.
If I were you, I wouldn't quit. Trust me. It might be painful at first, but time heals all wounds.
Joey used to say the same thing.
I'm gonna solve it.
Maybe.
And
I don't know.
they'll have money.
Thanks.
She calls Dunn Joey. Ah, so she was close. What do you think about Jake?
What do you think about Jake Ostiano?
I don't think he's related
Who?
terribly. Yeah.
Who's that?
Why would she know him?
Big gorilla. Boxer, too.
Oh,
Friend
he's
of
a
Joe
boxer
Dennis.
as well.
Oh, yeah. I barely know him. I don't like how he looks at me.
Okay, Jake, that's... I think we might have to have a word about that. I don't need a hamburger, I guess. I'm good.
Sorry. I think that's it for now. See you around.
We'll miss you at Sam's Diner. Bye-bye.
It's a weird term to have banned, Automod. I feel like this female cat has a butt plug in her. Why? What makes you say that, out of curiosity? That's a very weird conclusion to come to. Yeah, no, Arg's the one that allowed that, not Noki. Butt plug was not the problem it had. It had literally a problem with every other word, though. Can't hop around back the diner. Also, it's the 50s. I'm pretty sure butt plugs weren't a thing in the 50s. Maybe they were, I don't know. I wasn't around. Shockingly, I'm not up to date on my butt plug history. Well, she wasn't a lot of help. She really only confirmed when the body was found. Oh, wait, shit. What if I get a hamburger to go and then give it to the guy? Sustenance, he requested. Hi. I know we just spoke. Was
Welcome
that...
to Sam's What can I do for you, Mr. Blacksad?
I think her skirt fucked up and glitched. It looked like it was hanging over her butt, kinda. I don't know. It was weird.
Can I have a hamburger, please?
To go!
Sure. Regular or cheese?
I mean, is it really a burger if you don't have cheese on it?
I think I'll get the cheeseburger.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, her skirt fucked up there when she walked up to the counter.
You want fries? A drink?
No, that's it.
Okay. Is that for here or to go, then?
To go, please.
Got it.
One cheeseburger
Her dress.
to
Well,
go,
her
Sam.
uniform.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Fucked up when she walked up. Next to the icon of each cat sense, hearing, sight, and smell, a counter will show the number of stimuli that can be perceived in that particular moment. The help bar in the lower part of the screen shows relative controls their functions. I can zoom and navigate. Okay. Am I on a timer for this, or? Radio? Yeah. All right. Cheeseburger takeaway. One cheeseburger to
Her
go.
handwriting is nice and neat.
Yeah, okay. That's good for her, I guess. There's one more thing to see and two things to smell. The kitchen's probably the smell, right? Yep. This is a little finicky. It's so close. Come on now. I don't know how I'm not there. There it is. Jesus.
Smells tasty. My palate's going
Typical
to lick
anime
his
female character.
chops.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I was already hooked by then. That's fair. I was, you know, giving you a hard time for the bit, but yeah, I 100% agree with you. In One Piece, you're either a beanpole with bowling balls stapled to you or a bowling ball with beanpoles stapled to you. And no in between. What else is there to smell in this? Like, I can smell the burger cooking, I imagine. Can I look at her face? Yeah, okay. Somewhere in here. Ah, in the eye.
They look puffy and tired.
Do they?
Sleepless nights, hectic days, or has she been crying? Perhaps all of the above.
She just looks kind of bored, man. What do you... All right. I mean, you're the detective, not me, but whatever. I mean, Not great hours. Open 6:30, closes at 10 p.m. What the hell else can I smell here? Can't smell the shake or anything. What zooms in? Maybe I zoom out. Hold on. Nope. 11 p.m. Well, it's not like that's her full shift. That's just when the diner closes. Although for a diner, that is a little early. I agree. I worked a diner, closed at 2 a.m. Because, you know, they served alcohol, so why not capitalize on stoned idiots, right? What is the thing? Oh, her perfume.
Smells like cinnamon. No, cinnamon and burgers.
All right, sniffing women. Got it. John Blacksad, ladies and gentlemen. Women's sniffer. Apparently, I really needed to do that.
Burger is ready.
What diner has darts? What? Whatever. It's like bars have darts. Yeah, got the man a burger. With cheese, of course. We never closed. Well, clearly this is a different situation.
All right, I'll let you enjoy your meal.
4 people used the back door that very same night. Well, I might be blind as a bat, but as you can certainly see, I have 2 wonderfully functional ears.
So 4 different people, or it was used 4 times? Because that's important.
4 people used the back door 2 days ago?
Yeah, that's right.
Were they darts and bars back in diners back then? Maybe. I mean, in order, right?
Who was the first person to use the back door?
Someone big unlocked the door, stepped inside, then came right back out.
Okay. Big guy, popped in, popped out. Tell me about the second person.
Who was the second person?
Get up and move. Let me be done interviewing him, and then I'll do it.
Just a few minutes after the first person, he came back out muttering, "Ungrateful bastard." Then he threw something in the trash and walked back in.
Gonna have to...
No, wait. Before that, he gave me a coin. A coin? I mean, do I look like I need spare change? Huh? I mean, I'm staying at the million-star hotel, for God's sake.
Tell me about this third person.
Who was the third person?
Yeah,
to
I
use
gotta
the
check
back
that
door?
dumpster.
Judging by the quiet footsteps, I'd say it was someone small. I'd say it was about 30 minutes after the second person came out. Whoever it was threw something in the trash and stood in front of me for a moment.
Boy, this fucking dumpster's all about it, eh?
I heard a click. And finally, I heard trailing laughter in that direction.
Who was the 4th person to use the back door?
Someone big. I recall heavy breathing. The person left in a hurry, running in that direction.
So a big guy popped in. Second guy threw something away and said, "Bastard." Is the why the cat sense? You seem smaller than before? Or saner than before? Thanks. Chest expander on the cart. I mean, that might be relevant.
There's a chest expander in your cart.
A what expander?
A thingamajig.
Thingamajig with 3 springs.
Oh,
Indeed.
the
Get up and move.
So I got it from the trash back there.
I should play, like, upbeat tuba music whenever I do this. That's that. Alright, 4 things to see. Really rubbing it in that this guy's blind, huh? Alright. I'm guessing eyes are the first one. Yeah.
I wonder what it's like to be blind. Would I cope?
You'd probably make a bad detective, I gotta be honest with you.
Looks like someone used it as a punching ball.
What, the tin can? If you say so. I would have thought the book.
Looks like someone
Okay,
used it
it's the
as a
same thing.
punching ball.
Be nice if they removed those. The legs? Oof. Apparently.
Blind and legless. How does he get by?
And the last one is... That's the one I already saw. I already saw it, thank you. That's the can. The hat, maybe? There we go, yeah.
Could he have been a train conductor?
Paint can.
Where did you get that paint can?
In the trash can in the back. A paint can and a thingamajig with springs. What a night.
Crawled over the trash and been looting around in there? Whatever.
That's all for now. Thanks.
I mean, of course he seems saner than before. Got the man some food. I'll do that to a person. Alright, let's see. We're not gonna check the goddamn trash? What the fuck, Blacksad? Fine, I'll finish. Maybe if I round out his dialogue, he'll dig around in the trash. It seems like a next obvious place to check, eh?
Do you remember anything else about the day you found the thingamajig with the springs and the paint can?
Yeah, no. Wait, yeah. Well, no, now that I think of it, no.
Cool. Super helpful.
Hey, pal, how about thanking a good-looking goat with a cigarette?
You're a goat? Thought you were a donkey. To be fair, that was based on the ears. Can't really see his head. Might have horns. What do I know? Yeah, sure. Have a cigarette.
Of course. Here you go.
Why not? Flop-eared goats are a thing. Oh, sure.
Yeah, you think you're not responsible?
Sure, I agree. They are.
State.
But without seeing the horns, I assumed donkey.
Blame.
If I had seen the horns, I would have automatically assumed goat. That's all I'm saying.
War.
They shipped me off too.
Oh, right. So then you know what it's like to kill.
Actually, I was a cook, so no.
Well, then another sad hobo shouldn't be a problem for you, Professor.
Fuck yeah, I've killed men. What's it to you?
I killed people.
And yet, you don't want to help me die.
I gave you a cigarette!
That's not what I wanted to say. Oh, well, you know we goats tend to jump from one thing to another.
This fucking guy.
The government paid for everything. Army fatigues, rations, weapons, lodging at hookers, drugs. Do you know where that money comes from?
Taxes? Yeah,
Taxes. Your taxes, my dear friend.
Look, I just came back to...
help them cut my legs.
Really just came back to ask you a quick question, or...
War. Every
Okay.
They get so that the weapon industry that finances their campaigns gets richer and richer.
Yeah, I gave him a cig, but he's like, you don't want to help me die. I gave you a cig! What do you want from me? This guy.
Wars. So
Okay, oh Jesus, still going.
connection with corruption.
Uh-huh,
turns
yep.
us
Sure it
into
is.
Accomplices.
Yep.
Unless
Yeah,
manages
Lizard people, Earth's flat. Uh-huh, yeah, go on.
That what I did, my loyal disciple, at the Million-Star Hotel. So, do you like your master, the Great?
Hey, what's your name? You never told me.
Cool. Well, I guess we'll never find out anything else about him. Because I'm not too broken up about it. Ah, well. If you had anything else to say. I forget what the other thing even was. Not sure if I can do. Oh, I got tons of deductions. Hold on. Calls him Joey. Threw a paint can in the trash. There were paint cans, she mentioned. Someone threw a chest expander in the trash. Something fishy about Dunn's suicide. There is nice, neat handwriting. None of these really seem like they relate to each other. I'd like to examine these footprints, but the game doesn't seem like they're important enough. Or the game doesn't feel they're important enough for me to notice yet. Or ever. I don't know. Well, if the police know about it, maybe I can call the chief. What do you think Chief Officer Smirnov is, animal-wise? Bear, maybe? Because Russian? That's what I think when I think Russian animal.
Smirnov.
Bear.
Joe Dunn, the boxing coach. You hear anything about his death?
Blacksad, is that you?
You got me. How's everything, Chief?
Oh, I'm fine, thanks for asking. Too much work as usual. As for Joe Dunn, he hanged himself. End of story. I'm too busy, John. I can't afford to put a single man on the case. Why are you asking?
Why are you bound by client? Daughter hired me, none of your business. I'm doing it for fun. Yeah, you know, it's fun poking around.
Let's just say I haven't been busy lately. I heard about his death and thought it'd be a good chance to dust off my skills.
Well, as I said, I don't have time for this. If you find anything...
He sounds like the G-men from Psychonauts.
Give me a call. Always a pleasure, John.
Who are like, I love making pies for my husband who doesn't appreciate me. Let's call him again. I can be a real asshole. Hi, me again. Listen. What if I told you?
Smirnov.
Hey, it's me again. Thing is, Joe Dunn's daughter hired me.
I was really hoping I could just
Thanks, Joe, but I still don't get it. Any
be an
signs
asshole
of
about it.
foul play?
Maybe some other stuff you need to interact with the gym or the rest of the world before footprints become a thing? Oh, maybe. Bobby Yale disappeared the same day. Dunn had no reason to kill himself. Yeah, let's just go with
I
that.
just don't get why this guy would hang himself. The gym wasn't making him rich, but one of his pupils was on the rise. Headed straight for Madison Square Garden.
It's a big deal.
More to life than business. We all have dark secrets, John. Am I right?
So, are you gonna help me?
Anyway, I'm afraid I don't have anything useful to share. And it seems like you don't either. But if you do find something, give me a call.
Come on! You owe me, right?
I helped you
Maybe.
with your little problem when they killed Natalia.
Maybe.
Agreed not to talk about it ever again. See you, John. Always a pleasure.
Damn, that didn't work at all. What's the point of having a favor if I never talk about it? I can't call him again. What's the weekly?
Weekly speaking, the legend of what's news.
Hey, Weekly, this is...
John, did you get my pictures?
Yes, and...
That rhinoceros has one big horn. And the girl, hot damn. You want me to find out her name? Please, pretty please.
No, Weekly. Look, just forget it for now. I only called to tell you that those photos are top class.
Weekly's my photo guy. Got it.
Okay, thanks. Okay, let's just change.
Also likes rhinoceros penis, so, you know. I mean, who doesn't, though?
What was the name? Dunn's Gym. Didn't you have a pal down there? Can I talk to him? I heard a woman's running it now. A boxing gym. Now, that's what I call new.
It was the 50s. Yeah, not now. That's...
Actually, I'm working on a case for the gym owner. But you're putting me on the spot here. Let me settle into things before you do anything, will you?
All right, but make it quick. See ya.
Weekly hopes to give him the inside scoop about the gym. Alright, well. I guess we found out who Weekly was and let our cop buddy know we're on the case. So, yeah, that's something. What more? A lot of collectibles. Jesus. I mean, it's right there. Okay, well. You want to box, train. If you want to win, train harder. Touche. It's a good quote, actually. I guess I didn't look in here. I mean, the footprints are covered in... Oh, okay.
Seems dry.
To the source.
There's no
Got it.
dust, and it's damp underneath. It could have fallen the day Dunn died.
And there's footprints. Weird footprints, too. Like, the top corners seem to be shaved off. Follow that in a second, I guess. What do we have here? Just scaffolding? Alright. Guess they were just doing some in-house touching up. I don't know. What is in here before I go following the footprints? That says fuck and a couple other words that I don't know what they say. That's crazy. Oh well.
Locked. But a true detective never leaves home without his... Huh? Sometimes even the most experienced detective has to go home to get his lockpicks.
Not yet. Let's look around a bit first. Got some names on these as well. I suppose I'll examine it. Brandon Collins.
The racist brain is so full of hatred that there's no space for trifles such as common sense or, say, spelling. But this most cultured writer spotted the error and attempted to correct it. Not sure what to make of the outcome.
There's a smudged racial slur painted on Yale's locker. Why is there racism based on skin color in a game where everyone's an animal? That seems wildly unnecessary. For, like, a lot of reasons. You want to have racism in your game about the 1950s, alright, fair enough, but the harder you bang, the muckier you get. Guy's talking about taking a shit. But, like, why are they the racisms that we as humans have? That seems unlikely. Farting is the key to success. Probably written by the same guy, based on the spelling. No dung, no glory. Hell yeah, brother. I'll drink to that. Chat, no dung, no glory. This is how you can tell the game's not realistic. Not a single one of those stalls told me who to call for a good time. Alright, following the footprints outside. Are the footprints even out here? They just magically vanish. Seems like they might vanish, actually. Can I go up this? No, okay. For something else other than skin color, still a bad slur? Well, in this universe, maybe. In our universe, nope, really doesn't. But let's stop talking about it. We're not PewDiePie at a bridge, alright? So let's pretend like it's not happening. That said, I don't know what it expects me to do following these footprints. They go to the back door, but that's it. You know, where the paint can was thrown away. Does it just want me to find out whose footprints these are? I'll have to, like, mesh up shoes. But again, like, it seems the top corners of the shoes are shaved off. It's very weird. Grab the card while I'm here, why not? Not... Alright, that's why not. Maybe it rained and washed them away? Possible. Still, though, would it be possible to get a look at old Joe Dunn's shoes? It's unlikely he has a footprint sample laying around, but if he's got, like, a spare set of shoes in his closet... Might refer to something other than racist shit? Maybe. Honestly, the less I find out about it, the better I'll probably be. Not the time? Alright.
I better leave these two alone.
Alright, alright. Guess I'll head home and get my lockpicks then. Check out that, unless I can go up here and check the, nope, okay. I'll examine the locker to, re-instigate going home to grab my lockpicks. Definitely illegal to do this, but, you know. So is murder. Do what Trilby does in the Chazot mythos and keep a lockpick in your tie, man. That's the way to do it. Getting a phone call. Crime didn't exist in the 50s. Well, clearly it did, because I'm investigating a murder, Nathan. I hate that Frog Detective has created the meme that crime doesn't exist in this channel. All the fucking games. What's up?
I hope that wasn't a client. Although probability would suggest a cold call. Or, even worse, the War Veterans Therapy Group.
Damn. He's so troubled.
I was pretty sure I left the lockpicks on the table.
Am I passing out? What's going on? Why is my vision such shit? Why are you hanging that up? We're going right back out. Alright, never mind. Fuck me. Gotta find the damn lockpicks. Let's read the headlines, eh?
That's where I left my lockpicks.
Maybe they're under the paper. Typewriter.
Sometimes I also use it to type out reports that nobody reads and invoices that nobody pays.
Should probably be better about collecting on your bills, man.
Bookkeeping is not my strong suit. I'm good with expenses. It's the income I don't get.
Ha-ha! This is where crime was invented. That's why so many noir detectives. Exactly. I pretend to drink. Fuck no, I'm on the sauce, baby.
Woo! If you're a teetotaler, but that's not what that bottle is for. The truth? I used tequila to clean my lockpicks.
Oh.
In fact, I just finished cleaning them when that rhino walked in.
Mas tequilas, por favor, is what it said on the thing. And let's see this. All right, I'm going to assume this is a cat on the headline because the cat ears are there.
The thing that keeps you going is the very thing that won't let you move on.
Natalia Wilford murdered at home. I can remember or forget. I mean, sure.
It's too soon to say goodbye. She wouldn't hear me anyway.
I don't know who Natalia... Maybe she's from the books? I don't know who this is. He also uses a bludgeoning weapon. That's effective. Again, typewriters are heavy as fuck, dude. Some people don't know that. Well, I like to see that we're organized.
What did you do to earn the admiration of a millinery culture, distant cousin? It's too soon to say goodbye.
Is it like Monk? This is the one case I can't solve. My wife's murder, my girlfriend's murder, or whatever. I don't know what relation Natalia has to him. Why is my vision so bad? Have you considered glasses, my man?
Good old Weekly did a fine job with these pictures.
Damn. That rhino ass. Very explicit photos, yeah.
I wonder if that rhino would ever have the nerve to use it.
I have a traveling one, still really heavy. Damn. Oh yeah, card. I can't pick it up, oh well. If the game gives me shit about picking up the collectible cards, I don't care. They have no impact on the story. It went over here to suggest the lockpicks. So I'm just going to assume they're down there. That looks right. Just pick up the fucking sofa, my dude, or go around the other side. Really? All right. You don't look like you're, you know...
Commissioner Smirnoff smoked that cigarette.
Oh, he's a dog, like a wolf or something. Husky? I don't know what that is specifically.
Judging by the way he put it out, he was pretty nervous.
You can tell that from the way a guy puts out a cigarette, if you say so.
Smells good. Tasted even better the day Smirnoff brought it, in exchange for a favor. A favor no cop should ever be paid for.
A swift handy. They're just bros. You gotta do that sometimes, man. You just move the damn couch. German Shepherd. Oh, shit. I was not mashing A at all. God damn, Blacksad, you're weak as shit. Alright, god damn it! I am in the middle of a thing. Of course the phone fucking goes off. German Shepherd, if you say so. How heavy is this damn couch?
Most detectives feel safe with a gun in their pocket. Me, I prefer lockpicks. At least I know these little fellas won't...
Shut the fuck up and answer the phone! What are you doing? Does he have retractable claws, this Blacksad, or am I like, you know... Yeah, fucking, of course.
Where the hell did you go, John? I thought you were on the case.
I just had to leave for a minute, man.
I had to run an errand, but I'll be back in no time.
You made a crappy impression, and now Sonia has second thoughts about you.
I went to talk to you and you shooed me away! God damn, dude. I mean, I did forget my lockpicks. I'm not sure that would make a better impression. Hi, I'm Ace Detective John Blacksad. I forgot my lockpicks, so I'll be right back.
Looking back, I wish I'd never found my lockpicks. Maybe I wouldn't have gone back to the gym. All hell was about to break loose.
Foreshadowing. Alright, dude. Good soundtrack. Liking the beats. Hey, Azifone, if you're still listening, if you have a travel typewriter and it's still heavy as shit, what is it that makes it a travel typewriter?
Bobby Yale's place was on the way, so I decided to drop by, lockpicks in hand. The gym could wait.
If you say so. Feel like we should still follow up with that gym thing. The guy with the locker might come back. Bobby Yale's apartment that's empty as hell ain't going anywhere.
Sonia and Jake had already searched the place, to no avail.
Lockpicking minigame. Yep. Okay. Good stuff.
But a good detective would have better luck.
Oh my god.
It seemed like it, but...
I like that he interrupted the monologue. Whoopah!
When someone hits you like that, you know you're onto something.
It's a water buffalo with a blackjack. Oop! Oh god.
At least in the novels.
Oh, am I dead? Wow. I mean, I mashed as quick as I could. Oh shit!
Okay, who am I kidding?
Look, I thought it was gonna be the A one again. All right, I didn't think they'd hit me with that one. Whoop-ha!
When someone hits you like that, you know you're onto something. It's only fair to show some gratitude.
There we go. Beautiful. Oh god.
Well, well, well. Long time no see.
How are you wrapped up in this, asshole?
I'll change your mind about what to tell my wife now that my partner is asleep. Damn cat.
Well done, Colbert.
Couple of tough guys, eh?
Now.
Really don't like when the camera just goes blurry for no reason.
How about this? For every wrong answer, I'm gonna give it to you with this club. Deal?
That was a weird voice. Calm down! Can't we just talk it out? You don't know how to use that. Look, fellas, can't we just talk this out like friends?
Couldn't we just talk it out?
They have a built-in carrying case. Oh.
Wrong answer.
What do you mean?
First, well, second question.
I guess that was a question.
What the hell are you doing here?
Might as well examine this. He's got a pin. What's that pin for?
A shamrock? Is he Irish?
It's also got all the suits of cards on it, so I'm guessing he works for somebody. Yeah. His eyes?
It should start to swell any moment now.
Yeah, I definitely hit him hard enough for that, right?
Now, where were we? What the hell are you doing here?
Well, if you must know... you Irish. Yeah, let's be a smartass.
Are you of Irish descent?
I've got an Irish boss, just like my friend Colbert here. I'm sure the name O'Leary rings a bell, right?
Does it? Buffalo that
Desmond
works for
O'Leary.
O'Leary wears a shamrock.
If you live in New York City,
Desmond O'Leary.
you've certainly heard of the richest bookie in town.
Is that a coyote? A coyote,
Everything
if you
that's
will?
happened, I was beginning to feel like this case was finally moving forward.
He's a
Wrong
bookie.
answer.
Ah, God, you
But I
fucking
was wrong.
son of a bitch.
Alrighty, let's try again.
It's a water
What the
buffalo.
hell are you doing here?
Definitely seems like a buffalo. Looking for Yale.
I'm a private eye. Sonia Dunn hired me to find Bobby Yale.
I hate detectives.
Stop hitting me! God damn, dude.
Alrighty,
This fucking guy.
let's try again. What the hell are you doing here?
What the fuck do you want from me?
I swear I'm a detective.
And I swear, I hate detectives.
Okay, I get that, but that doesn't change the fact that I'm a detective. Thought Buffalo weren't that fluffy. It could just be
Now,
the art style,
Where
kinda.
were we? What the hell are you doing here?
Bro, for Christ's sake, I'm a detective.
For Christ's sake, I'm a detective.
For Christ's sake, I hate detectives.
I don't know what they want from me. The rhino seems pleased.
Now, where were we?
I kind of want to
What
see
the
how
hell
far
are you
this
doing?
fucking detective thing goes. Ah, it's repeating now. I know Colbert and his wife.
I know your friend Colbert and his wife.
Or Colbert,
Now
if you're
he wants to
incorrect.
insult you. All right then.
I just said I know him. What do you mean?
All right. Now it's your turn.
I got the achievement wrong answer. Told the truth, man. Yo, what the
This'll
fuck?
help you change your mind.
What are you doing? I'm telling the truth. I got beat up
Desmond,
by Colbert in
We
revenge.
got some damn detectives snooping around Bobby Yale's place. Yeah, hired by Dunn's daughter. Safe and sound? What do you mean exactly? Oh, sure. Will do. Colbert, stop hitting him, you beast.
You beast. Oh, you beast.
What a shame. We were just getting to know each other.
Well, I've seen better days. O'Leary's men guard Yale's apartment. Maybe they're looking for him. He's a bookie. I imagine the bookie has something of an interest in making sure the boxing match happens. Just, you know, I'm not a detective or anything, but I feel like I can piece those two together pretty easily. Meanwhile, thousands of miles away. We didn't look around the apartment at all, I guess. Alright. There's a note, maybe, on the base of the door or something. What is this? For Sonia Dunn.
Thank you, Mr. Blacksad.
Does the postman always leave your mail on the floor?
I don't know, I...
What's wrong?
It's my mother's wedding ring.
Oh, Dunn's wife's ring was in an envelope with Sonia's name handwritten on it.
Who had it?
I don't know. My father wore it on his pinky finger after she died.
Why not his
Always,
ring?
apparently.
Will you find out why?
I'll try. But there's something
Can I see
else
that
I
envelope? I
believe.
want to see that
It has
handwriting.
Something to do with
Dunn's murder, Bobby Yale's disappearance, Dunn's murder, and Bobby. I think it's more Dunn's murder.
your father's death.
Oh my, yes. It could be.
Joe Dunn's Gym, Manhattan's new boxing gym by former boxing legend The Quiet Lynx.
What the?
What's wrong?
Someone's taking pictures from the rooftop.
Are you sure?
Oh,
I'll go
shit.
take a look.
I focused on that first because it seemed like, you know.
Who's that rope for?
Is that goddamn Weekly? Son of a bitch. What are you, a ferret? Oop. Don't fall through the window, it's cracked, you idiot!
What the hell are you doing here?
Hey, look. Isn't that Cassidy?
I don't know what Cassidy is. Oh yeah, it's a walrus, apparently.
Don't change the subject, you sad little...
Why don't we settle this over ice cream, huh, John? Just like in the good old days.
How did you get up here? I don't want anyone to see you.
Asshole. They'd agreed to keep the rhino's secret at the beginning. He'd have helped you during the beat-up. Yeah, I figured. I figured that's how that would have shaken out if I had taken the bribe or whatever. But nah, man, I got paid to do a job. I do the job. It's not how it works. You can't just buy out the contract.
Everyone, even the most hapless of creatures, has a gift.
The fucking ice cream. That thing is huge. Look at that thing. Hell yeah, brother.
It's impossible to stay mad at him for too long.
Look at that guy.
This bourbon shake is delicious.
Bourbon too? My dude.
You know I don't like milk.
Love this guy.
So, Joe Dunn hangs himself and leaves his gym to his daughter, which makes her the first woman to run a boxing gym, I think.
I mean, statistically, probably not. Question is, why'd he hang himself? Let's not,
The
you
real
know.
question is, why did he commit suicide?
Well,
Let's not give this guy a story more than he
Is that
needs.
so? Care to shed some light on this, Sherlock?
Oh, there's no need to look for reasons. People hang themselves every day out of sadness. And stuff like that. End of story.
Stuff like that. He had money, heartbreak, daughter didn't love him, corruption got the best of him. He had money troubles.
Everyone knows the gym had some serious money issues. Maybe he just got tired of fighting. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's just a hunch. I wouldn't bet my life on it.
I clean up good after that beating, by the way.
I've got other suspects, like O'Leary, bookmaker.
Desmond O'Leary?
Could be a fox.
The same O'Leary who used to date Helen Moore? America's sweetheart? Now that's a woman.
Well, was.
And then there's Wallace. Who was that guy?
Come on. You've never heard of Frank Cassidy? The president of the Boxing Managers Association?
Who's also Stone's agent.
Runs the BMA.
He might know why Dunn killed himself, right?
Might have an inkling.
I decided
No
to
is a
ask
strong
Weekly
word.
to investigate Cassidy. My reasons?
Keep Weekly entertained. Get real information on Cassidy. Oh, I like Weekly, but we got a job to do.
Weekly was right. Cassidy
That's a
could have
stack of
known why
pancakes.
Dunn killed himself. Weekly had already proven to be nosy. The farther I kept him from the gym, the better. But with Weekly, you just never know what the best approach might be. Should I give him an order or a subtle suggestion?
I mean, he and I seem cool. Sort of a.
Come on. I know you're dying to ask me to investigate Cassidy. I can see it in your
Just
face.
trying to talk it out, but.
Well, yeah, maybe.
You don't even have to ask. Consider it done.
All right.
But you'll have to do me a favor.
I was just gonna ask him
Tell
directly.
Sonia Dunn that a legendary journalist from What's News wants an interview.
Weekly, please.
Well, if not, bye-bye, Cassidy.
I'll convince her. I'll tell Sonya you're spying on her. I'll help you out. Like I said, I feel like this is a Geralt
I'll
Dandelion
see what I can
situation.
do.
Great. That's settled then.
By the way, I never told you what happened to Colbert, did I?
It's pronounced
No.
Colbert.
What happened?
Came to my office. Let's not kill it yet. Well, let him in.
The rhinoceros came by and offered me money to keep quiet.
Wow. Are we talking petty cash or big bucks?
It looked pretty solid, honestly.
latter.
Yeah.
That's my boy. Good job, Blacksad.
Your boy Blacksad didn't take the money.
What?
It's not how it works.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't the right thing to do. Yeah.
That's just not how it works. Screw the right thing to do. It's just not how it works. You hire a hitman, the hitman's not going to be like, oh, I'll take double the money to not kill the guy. It's just not how it works. To quote the infamous Prophet Agent 47 in the mission where it kills Jordan Cross, is specifically what I keep referencing. Look it up!
So,
Or play
is
Hitman.
there
It's a good
really
game.
someone on the roof?
You know what?
There was, but it was just a friend of mine.
Oh, so now your friends are spying on me.
Yes!
I had nothing to do with it. I even got him to stop.
Sure you did.
Jazz Blues! Well, which is it?
Miss Dunn, can I run a couple of questions by you?
If they'll help you find Yale, go ahead.
You'll destroy your reputation if you get bought out like that? Yeah, exactly. It's just not how it works. Hey, let's see the rest of what I was meant to be looking at here. Real quick. One's a listening thing. What the fuck? Really? I imagine one is her. Always the eyes.
Big, bright eyes. Looks well rested.
Does she?
Either she didn't mourn her father, or she really knows how to work that makeup.
Does she? Cold as ice. Is she? This is why I'm not a detective. Blacksad's all about making these fucking deductions, man. I'm just over here like, looks like a Catwoman to me. Am I listening to her heartbeat? What the fuck? I'm not a dog. I don't have heightened hearing. Maybe I do. I'm a cat.
Nice and steady heartbeat.
What do I know? Anyway. What was Cassidy up to?
I saw you arguing with a guy named Cassidy. What did he want?
Remember the fight that needs to take place in order to save this gym?
Well, Cassidy manages Yale's rival, Stone.
Damn.
Reigning champion.
If Bobby doesn't show up,
Hunky
he'll lose
bull.
money. Maybe not a lot, but enough to care.
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
I had other questions,
Did you find anything
game.
interesting in
Okay,
those
I guess
papers?
not. Okay.
No.
Fuck me.
Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
A Rolodex.
Dunn kept files on the gym's staff and clients. Name, address, and date of birth.
Fun fact, chat. This is worth pausing it for. My father has a Rolodex because, you know, he's an old man. In his 60s at this point. Or as he would put it, late 50s. Literally the only thing he fills up in the Rolodex is the letter M. For my dentist, and my son, and my wife. Literally, it's just M's in his Rolodex. He does it for a bit. No one sees a Rolodex except for him. But yeah, unironically, I've seen his Rolodex. It's insane. I agree, kinda. The ones actually have quite good hearing, as far as I know. I'm sure they do, but the whole meme is that the thing is that dogs have better hearing, right? Anyway, that sounds like your dad. Boy, it sure does. New deductions. All right, let's see what they are. Maybe I can actually come to a point here. Joey. Oh yeah, the handwriting. For Sonia Dunn. where was her handwriting? It's nice handwriting. Takeaway. Okay, so the Y is particularly loopy, the K's got a big old loop on it, and the T is weird. Just say takeaway on that? Yeah, takeaway. So what are the same letters in For Sophia Dunn and takeaway? It's literally just the letter A, I think. I mean, the A's look a little similar, I guess. I'll give it a shot. I don't think I'm punished for doing it.
Okay. Mary put the wedding ring in the envelope and wrote Sonia Dunn on it. But why did she have the ring in the first place?
Figured as much. He made a fucking point of noticing her handwriting. I'm sure that was related. Any other points I can connect since I'm here? There's paint on the gym floor. Who do the footprints belong to? There's smudged racial slur. Maybe put the ring in the envelope. Someone threw a paint can in the trash. I mean, that's probably that and paint on the floor, right? There's a connection there. Oh, there might be a third thing. Who do the footprints belong to? No, nothing. Okay. Calls him Joey, so... Oh, wait, maybe they were close. Put the ring in the envelope because she had his ring? Aha!
Were Mary Purnell and Joe Dunn an item?
Might have been. Maybe he was sleeping with the help. Someone using gym equipment? Yeah. Oh, it's my buddy. Guess I could talk to him now. I'm gonna pick that fucking locker first, though. It's been bugging me this whole time. And it seems like the game keeps trying to distract me from it. Cards with staff information on Dunn's table. Paint. Someone threw a chest expander. Wiku took explicit photographs of the rhino and his lover. I do not see how that is relevant, per se. There a paint can, racial slur, footprints. Something fishy about the suicide. Oh, well. Is this a thing I could do, or...?
I once shredded a bag like that, just out of pure rage.
Ah, so he does have claws. Alright, good to know. Let's open up this locker first, and then we can chat with Jake, I think his name is. Our gorilla chum. Hole and other poems. Okay. And a chest expander. Your very own portable gym, up to 5 high-resistance springs to boost your upper body strength. That's not what it says on the box, but don't worry about it. And it's missing its main components, you say? That was Bobby Yale's locker that had that. So I'm guessing he threw away the chest expander. Give the closet lock a try. Brought up for yourself. Yeah, no, it's like I said, it's been nagging at the back of my brain because the game keeps putting other things in my way.
Well, I know this much. The chest expander in the trash belongs to Yale.
Yale killed Dunn with a chest expander. That doesn't seem likely. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe he choked him out with it. And then set it up like a suicide. Hey, Jakey, what's shaking? What's shaking, Jake? Holding the bag for you.
What else can you tell me about Dunn's death?
Well, not much. My memory's not what it used to be.
Racial issues, Sonia Dunn. Joe Dunn, keep training. Well, tell me about Joe.
What was Joe Dunn like?
He was a decent man. Have you seen all those slogans on the wall? Those motivational phrases?
Certainly have.
Joe really believed in them. All of them.
Alright. Joe or Joey?
Joe Dunn or Joey Dunn?
Huh? Nobody called him Joey. Well, maybe his wife.
He was stooping the maid.
Didn't call him anything after she died.
Hilarious, Jake. What the fuck? Jake is weird. I like the guy. Very weird. Speaking of alcohol.
I found an empty wine bottle on the rooftop. Did Joe Dunn drink?
Only for a while, back when his wife died. But eventually he quit. After that, he'd only drink on special occasions.
Interesting.
He played the saxophone, right?
Yeah, pretty well for a white boy. But he quit when his
Got
wife
him?
died. Makes no sense, right? I mean, nothing draws chicks like the brass. Why quit when you're finally free?
Got a weird You're a weird guy, Jake. Well, Bobby Yale.
Do you have any idea where Bobby Yale could be?
Not a clue.
Oh yeah, about his apartment.
I dropped by Bobby Yale's apartment. I think he might be involved with O'Leary, the bookmaker.
You sure? Yale had some dark years, no doubt, but Dunn turned him into a decent guy. I'm no detective.
Jake and Yale
But I
may have
wouldn't
killed
follow
Dunn.
that.
No. I don't think a bookie... Here's the thing. They work for the bookie, right? Who's like a fox or a coyote or whatever. The bookie, a guy who makes his money on illegal betting on events like a boxing match, would want the boxing match to happen. It's entirely possible those guys were there looking for Yale to make sure the boxing match actually happened, or maybe to strong-arm him to throwing the fight. I don't know. But it's far more likely that O'Leary is interested in this match happening so he can make money on it. If the match is canceled, he loses money.
If Yale's going to fight the reigning champion, he's got a big career ahead of him.
Unless he's more
Hasn't
involved
lost
in
a
this than
single
it
fight
appears.
since he turned pro. The little bastard beat the socks off me a few years back.
Damn. You're a gorilla. That seems unlikely that a dog beat you. Why were they armed and ready to jump someone then? Because they work for a bookie. And again, maybe they were going to strong-arm him into throwing the fight. As Jake here just said, Bobby had an impeccable record. It's entirely possible they were like, yeah. Throw the fight, Bobby. Take a dive in the 3rd round.
Do you know any of his relatives?
His father, Avenarius.
Avenarius? The boxer poet? Didn't he disappear 20 years ago?
Like father, like son.
And his wife, Bobby's mom,
Yep,
died shortly
that tracks.
After. Dunn is the closest thing the family to poor kids had ever since.
That explains the poetry book in his locker.
Seems unlikely he'd, kill his dad then, just saying.
You said Yale joined a gang back in the day? Know which one?
Jake.
Hell, I don't know, John. This is New York City. There are more gangs than people.
That doesn't make sense statistically, but okay. Would be weird for a bookie to have a boxer disappear right before a big fight. Exactly, dude.
What can you tell me about Sonia Dunn?
She's hot, ain't she?
I guess. More than friends. Seem to get along.
You two seem to get along nicely.
Well, I've known her since she was a baby.
That's
She
weird.
has grown, if you get my drift.
That's super weird,
I
Jake.
hadn't seen her since she left for college about 4 years ago.
Super fucking weird. How old are you compared to her?
It seems like her father's death didn't really upset her.
Fucking
Well, she likes
yikes,
to play
dude.
it cool, which makes her really hot.
Keep it in your pants, Jake, please. Tell me about the racial issues.
Dunn wasn't black, but he allowed you and Bobby Yale to train here.
Yeah.
50s,
this was
baby.
the first integrated gym in the city, I think.
But not everyone liked that.
You've seen the graffitis, right? If I get my hands on that bastard.
So, I feel like the racial issues worked better in Mouse. If I could draw a parallel here. I feel like they worked better in Mouse, where it was very clear what everyone was meant to be. The Germans were cats and the Jews were mice. Kind of made sense, you know? It's a little less clear here. Did they put the racial slur on his locker? Did they put it on Bobby's? Am I black because I'm a black cat? Is he black because he's a gorilla? Is the Bobby black because he's a dog? Was the lynx white because he's a lynx and not black? I don't know where we're going with this. In House of Mouse. Well, you didn't pick up on that? Believe it or not, Stinky Pete, huge anti-Semite, actually. Goons working for a bookie, kind of a job requirement of having guns and jumping people? Yeah, exactly. They're gonna be armed.
I better let you get back to your drills.
All right.
By am I black, I mean Bobby Blacksad here, not me Token. I'm clearly the whitest man to ever exist, by the way. I want to make that clear on the record. Very aware of my own self here. Well, let's see if Sonia's got anything to say, I guess. Otherwise, I guess I'll head back to the diner and see what, Mary thinks about, this apparent affair between her and Joey.
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation.
John, not
takes
Bobby.
time.
Bobby's the boxer.
Sure, you
I'm
know.
John. I'm aware of that. I was asking if Bobby Yale was black because he's, you know, the up-and-coming boxer. And I assume is black. He's got black fur, I mean. Am I John Black because I appear to be a panther? I don't know what I am.
Dunn's room had quite a view.
The noose kind of ruins it, just saying. Okay, that's a card. Shout out to Rex Smith. Alright, well, she's found nothing in the papers. Guess I'll check in on Mary at the diner. Ask about this affair. Could have also gone out back, I guess. Maybe there's something over there. Maybe not. We'll see when I come back, as I undoubtedly, inevitably will. Are you someone out? I was going to ask if that... The wolf hanging out there was someone I could talk to. My only point was that the, if you're going to handle race in a world with anthropomorphized animals, fine, that's fair. Just from my own experience with that, I feel like Mouse was better and more clear about it. Whereas in this, it kind of is just like, oh, is that person black? Okay, I guess. It's up to you to tell me, universe. It's also like, Mouse has the stereo, like, cats chase mice. All the Germans were cats and all the Jews were mice. That made sense. It was a little simplistic, sure, but, you know, it was also a graphic novel where, you know, all the Jews were mice. The whole point was it was a little simplistic, but the story itself was real fucking heavy. That was the idea. Her skirt fucked up again. Very weird. Also still... Cat? Maybe?
Have you remembered anything else about the moment you found
I don't know what
Dunn's
this
body?
bitch is.
I'm afraid not. It's too painful.
I know. But we need to find Bobby Yale. Anything, any minor detail, could really make a difference.
I'll try.
I'm not gonna bring up the affair? Alright, never mind then, I guess.
Sorry. I think that's it for now. See you around.
We'll miss you at Sam's Diner. Bye-bye.
Figured that was kind of, you know, a relevant detail, but I guess not. Fuck me. Is there a logic I'm missing? Let's see. Let's ponder my options. There are cards with staff information. Very explicit photos. Chest expander in the trash. Belongs to Yale. Paint on the gym floor. Someone threw a paint can away. Something fishy about Dunn's suicide. Smudged racial slur on Yale's locker. Mary and Dunn were seeing each other. And who do the footprints belong to? Can I combine that with, chest expander in the trash? No. Because when I do who do the prints belong to, and someone threw a paint can in the trash, there was a way I got like a third option, right? Stains on the gym floor. Who do they belong to? Ask her more questions first, maybe? I didn't have an option. My options were see you and what can you tell me more about him? It was a bit on the nose from the looks of it, but for symbolism's sake, cat and mouse thing works, and yeah, the racial thing is less clear in this game. Yeah, exactly. That's all I'm saying. If you're gonna do anthropomorphized animals dealing with real life human race issues, make it obvious. Mouse makes it obvious. This game makes it significantly less obvious. Someone threw a paint can. There's paint on the gym floor. Yeah, I had a third one unlocked somehow. No. There's no penalty for just brute forcing this, but I'm not sure if I want to. It's not like I can see anyone's shoes. I really wish they would have let me look around Bobby's apartment a little bit. Also don't know who I talked to. I guess I could get on the phone. See if the Rhino's wife knows anything. Colbert's wife knows anything about him working for the bookie. Could try the car and see if I can go visit anywhere. But yeah, Sophia won't let me talk to her. Mary won't let me talk to her. Well, she will, but all I can ask is, do you remember anything else about Joe Dunn's death? Not the most helpful, if you can believe it. Might be rail alerting you, but talk with Lady in Dynamore, see where it goes. I literally could not. My options were see you and do you remember anything about Bobby Yale, I think. And when I asked about Bobby Yale, she said no, nothing. It's literally, those were the only things I could do.
But I can't complain.
Also, I can't drive anywhere. He just comments on the car. Check back in the alleyway, I guess. Maybe I can look in the diner, or the dumpster, now that I'm, back from my my office in Bobby Yale's apartment. Oh, this guy moved. Oh, wait. Wrong alleyway, my bad. He's down around this corner. Hello, sir. Out cold. Alright, fair enough. Nothing. Alright then. Check the dumpster finally, or... Nope. Can we just go in the back? In the fridge? No? Follow the footsteps, no problem, and it just doesn't get me anywhere. What's this? Maybe this is a thing on the bench here. I think it's just a collectible, though. Yeah. A lot of collectibles in this game. Inspirational quotes. Up on the roof? It's the only other place I can think to look at this point. Maybe in his office. I didn't really get a good look around there, I guess. They're not quite done painting the inspirational text on the wall here. They'll get to it one day, don't mind that. Any other lockers I can take a look at? Mayhaps. Yeah, this one actually. Hold on. I think this one's new. Oh, is this the rhino? We've got the pin, and, well, maybe it's not. There's a... You can't see her. Let me hide my webcam for a second. It's a picture of the woman I had a crush on and that I think, someone else was seeing. We brought that up. I don't remember. The bookie? I don't know. Whatever. Ahem. But let's see this pin.
What the hell? Hey, Jake, give me one good reason not to smash it.
Oh, is this your locker?
What the hell are you doing in my locker?
I'm a detective, buddy.
I'm a detective. That's what I do.
Shit, dude.
Yeah, and my friend too. But that's what I thought.
Get off me.
Sometimes, John, I can just punch you.
Goddamn, dude. I mean, probably could have figured out it was yours, but damn, dude. Clues collected allowed for a new deduction. He's got that pin too, meaning I think he works for the bookie? Wrong button. Right bumper, not left bumper. Alright, Jake's anger, I think it was. Jake got mad when he found me searching his locker. Buffalo works for... Yeah, I mean, it's these two, right? Because there was a shamrock pin in there. Ha-ha!
do you have that pen, Jake? What mess are you in?
Jake won't say he works for O'Leary. Yeah, I've noticed. Is that a clue, or do I just interrogate Jake about it? No. No one says. Jake won't say he works for O'Leary. Took very explicit photos of the rhino and his lover. I keep thinking that Rolodex is going to be up to something. But I don't have any information that relates to the boxes at the gym, really. Hey, Jakey!
Okay, Jake.
I told you.
Desmond O'Leary.
Huh?
I know you work for him.
Now you're just making stuff up. Why would you say that?
Found the pin, buddy!
I saw the shamrock in your locker. I know what it means.
Okay, let's say you're right. So what? What are you gonna do?
I was going to ask you some questions. The cops tell Sonia I'm a detective. Take a guess. I was just going to ask you some questions, buddy.
We're pals. I won't do a thing. But please, tell me the truth.
Okay, I guess I should have said something.
Yeah.
Business isn't going
We're tight,
well
man.
lately. Natalia was my last well-paying job, and it's been a while.
Right.
Then O'Leary shows up and offers me a bodyguard contract. What was I supposed to do?
Jake's cool. I get it. Yep.
Yeah, I understand.
Yep, got it.
Seriously, you don't seem like the type to accept shady offers.
I mean, I won't, but I get it. Yeah, I've never said yes to it, but I
I'd
get
never
it.
take a job like that.
We do what we can to
As a
get
matter of
by.
fact, I turned one down today, but that's just me. I'm no one.
Yeah,
else.
exactly.
Hey, O'Leary might run an illegal gambling operation, but it's not like he's killing people or conning widows.
Well, I guess that makes it fine, then.
I'm just a bodyguard. I make sure no one gets hurt.
Bodyguard
I
for
do,
who?
Including my contract and paycheck, is 100% legal. How bad can that be?
I mean, fair enough. You do you,
Yeah,
Jake.
You're right. The fact that his business is illegal doesn't turn you into a criminal.
Well.
We're only accountable for our own actions. But that's not what bothers
There is such a thing as association after the fact, but that's a different thing. Ahem. Covering it up.
I know you're covering up O'Leary's role in Joe Dunn's death.
Huh? O'Leary? No way. I mean,
I'm not
I
going
don't
to accuse
think
this
so.
guy of murder.
Jake, please.
Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it now. I was here the day Dunn died.
Go on.
I had to take care of some business for O'Leary.
Okay.
He makes me wear the shamrock when I work for him.
I mean,
As you know, I left the damn thing in my locker.
Say no more. You came in the back door.
How did you... Yeah, that's it. Joe had mentioned he'd been painting that afternoon, but I forgot.
Dunn was painting the gym when he died.
I stopped in my tracks when I saw him screaming bloody murder at Bobby Yale at the top of the scaffold.
What was he saying?
What exactly was he saying?
Something like, if you do that, I'll call off the fight and make sure you never set foot in this gym again. I didn't want them to see me, so I left.
Ah,
Why didn't
so
you
you're the
tell me?
first guy, according
I
to the
thought
goat.
you'd be pissed off.
Well, you were wrong.
I'm sorry, John.
Big guy.
Should've
Came in,
said
left immediately. Ah, we all make mistakes. It's cool, man.
Don't worry. We all make mistakes. Time to go. I need to think about everything you just told me.
Thanks, John.
I'll look out for my friends. I got plenty of other games I want to play where I'm a jerk. Let's be cool in this one. So Jake came in. He was the guy the goat saw first. Came in and then left right away. But that would not account for the paint. It probably means that Yale was the footprints, right? Or maybe it was Joe. Joe Dunn. Threw the paint can away. I'm also going to go ahead and guess, real quick, that maybe what he was proposing to Dunn, what Bobby Yale was proposing to Dunn or talking to him about, is that, and this is just me speculating, Maybe this bookie came to him saying, like, hey, take a dive in round 3 or whatever. And Yale's like, yo, I could make a lot of money if I do this. And, you know, our coach, Dunn here, was like, if you do that, I'll call off the match and never let you set foot in this gym again. Because he's an honorable boxer, you see. That is, those are the pieces I'm putting together. No idea if it's correct or not. But so far, that makes sense. O'Leary's men were at his apartment, seeing what the hell happened, maybe. You got anything to say to me?
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm...
Maybe let me look through them, then, for God's sakes. First dude the goat hobo told you about? Yeah. Came in and then left. Let's see the safe, since I'm here.
I'd like to take a look inside that safe now. Could you give me the combination?
I'd love to help you, but my mother's birthday used to be the combination, but I already tried it.
Chat. What do you want to bet it's Mary's birthday? The waitress slash cleaning lady. The one he's stopping. Clues left for a new deduction. Well, I can take a hunch. Let's see. Done suicide, paint can, chest expander. According to Jake, Dunn had a strong argument with Yale while he was painting the scaffold. Dunn's wife's birthday to open the safe. Dunn wanted to call off the fight. Mary and Dunn were seeing each other. Yup. Yup. Another fun Yiddish word, stupping.
What if Mary's birthday is the combination to the safe?
Stupping is a Yiddish word meaning fucking. Does he have Mary in his Rolodex? I mean, it would make sense, right? She works for the gym. Gasp! Yes. Intrigue. Yo, if this works, his daughter's gonna have some fucking questions. Unrelated, there, Sophia. I'm just gonna look at this Rolodex real quick. Don't mind me. Go to M for my maid.
And there it was. Mary's birthday. A week prior to that very day.
Mary Purnell's recent birthday. Well, let's try it. Use a random combination, use Sonia's. What does a random combination get me? 12, 17, and 309. Damn. Let's use Mary's birthday. Oh boy. Fucking yikes, dude. Also guns and money. Business insurance policy. Yeah, so they were definitely seeing each other. Last will and testament of Joseph R. Dunn. Yeah, this is important. You're probably going to want this, Sophia.
You open the safe?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I think you need to see this. Can you tell me what it says?
All right. I think this might be useful for the investigation, Mr. Detective. He left everything to me, except some boxing trophies and knickknacks that'll go to Bobby Yale.
Huh. Well, that doesn't sound that suspicious. When was it signed? Yeah, when was it signed, actually?
When was it signed?
It was written 4 years ago, just weeks after I moved to Buffalo.
4 years ago. Well, I can't imagine Bobby Yale read it. What, he won knickknacks?
Do you think Bobby Yale read it before he disappeared?
Maybe.
Well, congrats on owning a gym.
Congratulations. You're one lucky lady.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
All right.
The alright thanks was the generic goodbye, but it made it sound like he was thanking her for pretending not to hear my snide comment about her being lucky. Which is kind of funny.
I never would have taken Dunn for a gun owner.
Probably just, you know, precaution more than anything else. Be funny if you tried random combination enough times it worked. I feel like there's a game that's done that.
A few bucks. Just petty cash.
It's weird that he only had like, I don't know, $50 in his safe. Maybe it's a pre-war safe, who knows? Get the card since I'm here. Bojan Stanic, or whatever that was. Do I have any, I think I gained a connection point when I opened the safe with her birthday, right? Explicit, smudged racial, chest expander, paint, suicide, gym, then what to call fight. Nope, I didn't. I wonder if this relates to, someone threw a paint can in the trash? Oh, shit. Footprints? No. Paint stain, floor. No, shit. God damn it. What is the... Who they belong to? Someone threw a paint can in the trash. I forget the combination to get 3. There's paint stain on the floor. Someone threw it in the trash. Up. And paint the scaffolding. Oh, God. And who do they belong to? God damn it, dude. Alright, whatever. Not a clue, then. Big deduction for whenever this happens, but I think the order of events, at least for the first 3, are Jake showed up, saw they were arguing, and immediately left. Bobby Yale walked out and threw the chest expander in the trash. That's, you know, the goat mentioned I threw something in the trash and stomped off. Following that, Joe Dunn came and threw the paint can in the trash. And then went back inside, I think? And then this 4th person showed up, and I don't know who that could be. Keeping the gun in the safe seems like a bad idea if you need it in a hurry. Well. It was the 50s. Everyone was slow back then. You had time to get a gun out of the safe. I don't suppose you found anything. Oh, shit. I have options. None of those, though. I did need to bring up the interview. Tell me about the insurance, though, first.
I asked about the gym's insurance.
That's exactly what I'm reading now.
Ah.
So far, it looks like your standard small business policy.
Gave coin to the goat first and then went back inside. I can't remember if that was the second guy or the third guy that gave him the coin. If it was the second guy, though, that would mean Bobby Yale went out, threw it in the trash, his chest expander, gave him a coin, and then came back. Maybe they threw the paint out first, and then he threw the chest expander out? Like, maybe Joe threw the paint can out, gave him a coin. It's like, the old guy who hangs around the gym, the old veteran who's blind, crippled. Threw him a coin, went back, and then Yale left and threw the expander in the trash. I know who had your mother's wing. I'm not sure I should bring that up in front of her just yet.
You see, I've got this friend. He's a journalist, and the thing is, well...
He wanted to interview you.
He would like to interview you.
Why?
A woman running a boxing gym? That's quite the story.
The 50s.
And how did this friend of yours find out, exactly?
He saw the rope. I told him, he saw the rope.
I'm pretty sure he saw the,
I don't even want to hear you. I just hope you prove your professional worth before the day is over.
Hey, look, it's not my fault you left the fucking noose hanging from the scaffolding, alright? What was it like with your dad?
Did you and your father get along?
Let's
point
just
the
say
gun
our
at the goat?
relationship got better.
Yeah, they said it was a
after
little
the
guy, right?
university.
The third guy
8-hour
was a
drive
little
from
guy.
there.
Came out with a gun,
I'll lay it out for you, Mr. Blacksad.
pointed it at him, and then
My father,
walked
Joe
away
Dunn,
laughing.
disappeared the day my mother died. He became a shell of himself. Joe Dunn, my legal guardian. A man who gave me food, shelter, clothing, and an education. And that's more than you need to know.
Alright, jeez. Just asking. I asked her about the documents, their insurance papers, right?
What's in those papers you're going through?
Red tape.
Great. If you find something, please.
It was
let
the
me
dude who
know.
went
I
back
thought you
inside
were
that
the
gave him the
detective.
coin.
You do your job. And I'll
Yeah,
be
so the first guy was Jake, walked in, left immediately, right? No problem. Second guy came out, threw something away, gave him a coin, and then went back inside. The third guy... Was that the... He said it sounded like a little guy, pointed a gun at him, and then ran away laughing, and then a fourth guy came out, threw something away, and then left? I don't remember exactly. I can probably check my notebook. What do you know about Jake?
What can you tell me about Jake?
I thought you were friends. Guess I was wrong. He and my father were friends, so don't go down that road.
I was just asking what you know about Jake. You're kind of a bitch, Sophia. I mean, your dad died, so I get it. You're in a mood, but also, you're kind of a bitch.
Did you get along with Bobby Yale?
Second guy stomped away angrily. Oh, that would be Bobby Yale then, probably. Do you not have an answer for that, or?
Okay. Forget it.
I wouldn't give a damn about him if it weren't for this stupid Jim his stupid fight is supposed to save. Happy?
That's all I wanted to know. Yes, jeez. What about Mary the cleaning lady?
What do you think about Mary, the cleaning lady?
Can't say. I barely know her. And I'm not one who's quick to judge other people.
Yeah, you are, but okay, whatever.
Thanks.
I'll leave the mother's ring thing for until after I've talked to Mary.
You don't like me, but there's something you need to know.
I'm all ears.
I'll find Yale. I'll grow on you. I don't like myself either. Pain is no excuse. I'll find Yale.
Rest assured, I'll...
Not gonna hit her with the existential...
Mr. Blacksad.
You'll like me by the end of this or any of that bullshit. Just, hey, I'm a consummate professional, lady. I'll do my job. Second guy stomped away angry. Third guy came in with the coin. Then the fourth guy had the gun. Alright, so with hard evidence, literally Mary's birthday was a safe combination. Surely we're able to address Mary about the affair, right? I guess it's not even an affair. His wife was, or his ex-wife, I guess, is dead. His previous wife is dead, has been for a while. So surely it's fine that he was, you know, seeing another woman on the side, if you can even call it that. Would be nice if there were notes of that somewhere. I mean, I think there is a journal I could check. I'll do it after this loading screen. I'm just a little intimidated by seeing the entire menu, to be perfectly honest with you. So yeah, pop up in the notebook with left bumper. Here we go. Colbert, where is... Huh, you know what? It's weird. This is just the people. Where is, Yeah, no, this is just people. And believe it or not, War Veteran isn't on here, weirdly enough. So yeah, maybe I can't get a recounting of the events. Select does nothing. Start is just, you know, settings and shit. Huh. Yeah, I agree. It seems like an oversight. One day your skirt will work properly.
I know you're hiding something.
What?
Know about Joey Dunn. Happy birthday!
You know what?
Happy birthday would be
You're
a
the
real
only woman
asshole
who ever
move.
called Dunn Joey, except his late wife.
Stopping!
My goodness. I can't talk here. My shift is over in 10 minutes. Can you wait a while?
Yeah, sure.
Can I get a refill over here, Mary?
Hey, I need a refill, Mary.
Coming right up.
Really stuck at that 99%. There we go. So glad they loaded. There we go. Examining the clocks, I see. Really counting down those 10 minutes.
Mary Purnell, the angel Joe Dunn found in his golden years.
We've been seeing each other for almost 2 years. It all started with, well, weekdays I start cleaning the gym at dawn, before my shift at the diner. Joey always came in early, just a little after I got there.
I guess, why not just be public about it?
He used to say it was the best time for the worst task of the day.
Oh, I know exactly what he meant. Say no more. Paperwork.
He really hated it.
We all knew it.
One morning, he saw me crying. I was having a rough day and...
You were pretending he tried to cheer you up, he took advantage. I'm gonna assume this was wholesome.
He tried to make you smile.
He pointed at the coffee machine. You need a cup of joe and some fresh air. That was the first of many cups on the rooftop.
And you seduced him, and he seduced you. Yeah.
Which is where Dunn seduced you.
That word is a bit too much, Mr. Blacksad.
I agree. I was annoyed. Those were my 2 options.
You might be too young to understand this, but real love has little to do with seduction. One day, we realized those rooftop coffees were the best part of our day. So we began to spend more time together.
But you never told anyone.
Yeah, that's the weird part. Why the secret?
Why did you keep it secret?
For Sonia's sake. She and Joey drifted apart after her mother's death.
Who cares?
I was afraid that our relationship would only make matters worse. Until one day, on the rooftop, we realized just how serious our relationship was. And we decided to turn those moments into a lifetime.
Ah!
So he asked you to marry him?
Yes, of course. He gave me the wedding ring and we decided to tell the world. He said he needed to share that happiness with his little girl. Turns out, he wasn't that happy after all.
What about you? How did you feel about telling Sonia?
Maybe you already noticed, I have a slight cold. I really should be heading home.
Thanks. Maybe you should cover your neck.
Maybe you should cover your neck.
Yeah,
I
it
lost
absolutely
my
did,
scarf
kind
a while back. Not sure where. And now, if you'll excuse me, that's my bus stop. A pleasure to speak with you, Mr. Blacksad.
Damn. That's a super conveniently timed bus. They're never on time. Damn. The one time they're arriving on schedule. Son of a bitch. Curse New York in the 50s when the buses ran on time. Mary has a cold is a clue? Yeah, sure. Bull's jacket absolutely changed color. There's a graphical fuck up there. I wasn't going to bring it up. Well, I'll go talk with Sonia about it, I guess. Maybe Mary was the third person. Maybe she showed up, gave him a coin, and then split the biz. Had a nice chat with him real quick about, you know, the upcoming wedding. Also, kind of weird that you gave the woman your, you know, the second wife would be, your first wife's ring. That's a little weird. I like saving a buck here and there, but that's a little weird.
I think I know who had your mother's ring.
You do?
Tricked your father into marriage. No, that's not what happened.
Mary Purnell. I think she was in love with your father.
Thank you.
It is weird.
Thank you.
Well, I failed to keep Mary's secret. Well, I just told her directly. Besides, I got a bunch of clues out of it. Maybe. Might have just been journal notes. I don't know. Someone threw a paint can. This paint can really is like... Dunn wanted to call off the fight. Mary has a cold. Paint stand, chest expander in the trash. Something about done suicide. Maybe it's this and the expander in the trash, because they did make a note that it's like maybe he killed him with the expander? No. Would it be the slur in the fight, maybe? No, it wasn't a racial thing. Okay. I don't know what the game wants from me at this point. As far as I know, I can only go to the diner in this place. Checked pretty much everything at the... Wow. I don't even know if I can go to the diner anymore. Mary's no longer there. Maybe there's something new on the roof, but... I feel like I've checked most of the gym, if not all of it. There might be a connection I'm not getting. What with the paint? The game seems real fucking big on this paint thing. I looked at both of those. Excuse me already. Ah! That window had an option. Not the fucking... Why? Not the goddamn billboard that I wasn't even facing, game. What the hell?
A good place to spy on Sonia.
Well, that added nothing. Okay, well. Shame that. Want a hint? Give me a couple more minutes here. Look around the gym a little bit more, and maybe I'll, investigate the, my memories or thoughts or connections or whatever for a minute, and then if I turn up cold, by all means. Maybe Jake has something new to say. Oh, yeah.
Do you remember anything else about Joe Dunn and Bobby Yale's argument?
No, not really, no. Only Joe yelling. If you do, I'll call off the fight and kick you out of the gym.
Oh, the gun.
Did you know Joe Dunn had a gun in his safe?
No way, man. He hated firearms. Although... When Bobby Yale was a teenager, he went through a crazy phase. Even dropped out of the gym and joined the gang. Nothing serious. Early one morning, he broke in the gym. Joe was already here and caught him red-handed. Bobby pointed the gun at Dunn and ordered him to open the safe. So, Joe opened it and asked Bobby to put the gun aside, leave the gang, and start boxing again. I got here 5 minutes later and found Bobby crying like a baby in Joe's arms. Then he just stood up and put on his gloves.
So it's Yale's gun in the safe. Interesting. Well, I think that did give me some new thought points. If I'm reading these symbols right. Smudged, paint can, chest expander, done, something, paint can. No, that didn't give me anything. I mean, that was interesting. Maybe I could talk to Sophie about that fucking gun. I don't know. Can't go to my car. What if I feel like if I went up and talked to Sophie about the gun, that'd be very roundabout. You find the gun up in the office next to her. You go down to Jake. You come back up to talk about the gun. What if I go this way instead of the way towards the diner? Literally nothing. All right, cool. Let's wander back in frame here. All right, what the hell am I missing? Chest expander in the trash belongs to Yale. They had a fight? No. stain on the floor. Footprints belong to. Maybe like they got angry, punched a paint can, and then he stomped out and threw his chest expander away? The footprints belong to. No. Oh, wait, maybe, hold on. What if I call the police chief again? I don't know if that'll get me anything, but, you know. Maybe I found something out and there's an invisible flag I need to tick by calling the police chief. At that point, Arg, you can give me sort of a vague hint if that doesn't turn up anything. Keep it vague, though. Don't just tell me outright. I guess I could also call the right officer's his wife. Try that while I'm in the neighborhood now that I know he works for a bookie.
Smirnoff.
I think I have a new lead on the Dunn case.
That's it. O'Leary's involved. I know Dunn and the cleaning lady were engaged. Dunn's death might be a racial matter. Unlikely. The slur wasn't directed at him, since, you know, Jake referred to him as a white guy, and the slur was, not that! To keep it as, you know, simple and PG as I can. But O'Leary is involved.
Place and ran into O'Leary's men. They were waiting for him.
Ah, well, it's only normal. They run an illegal gambling operation. If a fight's canceled, they lose money.
Finally, someone said it.
But we can't base the case on a hunch.
I'm not finished yet. I think I have a new lead on the Dunn case.
Might be racial. Oh, Jake works for O'Leary. Well, I don't want to sell Jake out like that.
I found racial slurs painted on the lockers at Dunn's gym. He was pretty open-minded about racial issues. Maybe his death had something to do with that.
John, half of the crimes in this city have racial ramifications, unless you have solid proof that it wasn't suicide. My hands are tied.
You're gonna like what I have to tell you about the Dunn case.
The theory being that he accepted black folks into the gym and therefore they killed him because he was diverse? I mean, I guess, but that seems like a stretch.
Dunn and the gym's cleaning lady were about to get married.
Great. Call what's news. They'll know what to do with such an incredibly interesting piece of information.
The combination on Dunn's safe was her birthday. He even gave her a ring. You know, your typical suicidal bliss.
Okay, I'm still not convinced, but I might have something.
Ah! Here we go. I guess enough evidence together made him be like, alright, maybe it wasn't a suicide. It does seem unlikely that he'd commit suicide right before a big fight and he's about to get married to his second wife. A jukebox. Wonder if it works.
Life is off and off key, like a bad song. The notes come together but feel flat, unable to create anything resembling music.
Ah, there's my buddy, Smirnoff.
And yet, there are ways to string them together to create harmony.
I think that was him.
Ways that are not always entirely in
At least in the flashbacks, that was him. A cat and a dog working together? Chaos! God, that stack of pancakes still looks good. Damn.
You look tired, John.
I was born tired. I'm a cat.
I can't help it. It's just the way we cats are.
It's true.
Well, I can't help but be glad to see you. Yep, I'm beat. I'm starving. Just got back from the annual police medical. Not only did I have to fast, but I also had to chug 2 enormous glasses of water.
To pee? What?
John,
What?
you all right?
I've had better days, I'll be honest, buddy.
I've had better days, and I'll have them again, I hope.
We both deserve to. The thing is, I'd love to help you out with this case, but I can't.
You son of a bitch. Why do you have
know I
two
work for
sets
the
of
state New
eyebrows?
York. If I had any information, I couldn't share it with a private eye. Even if it was lying on top of this table.
Uh-huh. You could order something to eat.
You said you were starving. Why don't you go to the counter and order something?
Yeah, sure, good idea. If you'll excuse me.
I like Smirnoff. Helping me out. And he's got a double-breasted suit, which is always nice. Love a good suit. Other stuff didn't pan out. Hint would have literally been to call Smirnoff, chat him up, and arrange a meeting. Yeah, well. I remembered it at the last minute there. Jesus, these are some grim photos. Oof. Case number that. Medical Team B3. Richard Dunn. Widower. Yep. Checks out. Lynx colored dark brown. 163 pounds, 5'5", 47. Okay. Date and time of death, 7 p.m., October 19th, 19. Don't worry about the year. Violent asphyxia. Suicide. External findings. Violent asphyxia caused by rope around the neck. The neck presented 4 ring-shaped marks around the entire circumference by said rope. 4, you say? Swollen and slightly scraped knuckles on the subject's right hand, probably caused by recent trauma. Well, he was a boxer, to be fair.
Interesting.
Dunn had 4 marks on his neck. Internal findings. No internal autopsy was performed since the external evidence seems sufficiently conclusive. That's not how that should work. But maybe it is. I don't know. It's the 50s.
Now that I think of it, I better eat at home. It's healthier.
I mean, I guess.
Thanks.
Get a sandwich, man.
Truth is, John, it all seemed clear to me before, but now? Please, promise me you won't take the law into your own hands.
Yeah, sure.
I'd like to think we're not just vigilantes.
Sure. You can trust me. I give you my word.
My job's to bring
Alright.
the guy in. I'm not gonna
In any
fucking
case,
gun down people.
Keep me posted, will you?
Yeah, no problem.
Friend,
I'm too old to this
you can
shit.
count on it.
Take care, John.
Not going lone gunman
As
style.
always, Smirnoff had given me new, potentially relevant information.
My jurisdiction is to
Not
bring the
mention
guy
second
into the
thoughts.
court. That is it, where it begins
When an
and
underdog like
ends.
him gets that serious, one must be prepared to bite.
Alrighty. New deductions. Alright, that's fair. I gained a bunch of information there. Cock the eyebrow. You're at a cold, according to paint can, chat. What's the new one? Ah, the height and weight. Why would that be? His knuckles were swollen. Used to box as a bit of a hobby myself back. Knuckle boxing injuries were common. The only real fights I ever got into, I worked as a bouncer for a while. Most of those weren't even real fights. I was fighting usually drunk people. And, shocker. A guy my size who's sober versus a guy who's gonna be smaller than me drunk, wasn't much of a fight. I did work with, I love to tell this story. I didn't get into a lot of fights. I got into a couple. But when I was a bouncer, a guy my size wearing all black, I can just glare at a dude. And in a bar setting, they'd be like, okay, I get it. That dude's huge. He's gonna fucking kick my ass if I keep this shit up. I worked with a girl who was like 5'6", that's like a foot shorter than me. And she knew judo, but she was also a bouncer. So she'd fucking give him a look, and the drunk assholes would be like, what's this shrimp of a woman gonna do? And she'd fucking throw him across the room. It was great. She was way better at the job than I was. But it was also a much harder job for her. God, it was fun watching her work. So much fun. She was the best. Ahem. Anyway. Got into one fight in high school and that was it. I feel like everyone gets into at least one fight in their life. Why does his weight matter? It was 163 and 5.5. I figured the rope marks would be what come up in this deductive thing, not his height and weight, or his knuckle things. Swollen knuckles. Strong argument. Oh, might have been the paint can. Wasn't the paint can dented? Like someone punched the paint can? Is there... What's the one... I mean, that one technically has the dented paint can. Can I combine this and the dented paint? It's not... The picture's a dented paint can, but someone threw it in the trash, huh? Ah! Ha, ha.
All right. Dunn punched a paint can, but why?
Is it a guy thing or I'm the odd one out?
Calm and composed?
Couldn't tell you. Seems like it's a guy thing for now. Oh, sorry. I'll get out of your way, sir. Dunn must have punched the paint can. Yep, new deductions. Injury might be a strong word, but even gloves, knuckles see some wear and tear. It's true. Given the deceased was boxing for a living, knuckles wear and tear is to be expected. Exactly. That's probably why they didn't think, they being the investigation team, didn't think anything of swollen knuckles. Guy ran a boxing gym. It makes sense. You haven't been in a physical fight either? Well, there you go. Apparently it's a guy... Well, I say it's a guy thing. Arg literally said he boxed as a hobby, and I was a bouncer. I don't know what Nathan's story is, but Arg and I have reasons for having gotten into a fight. Like, legitimate reasons. Okay, height and weight. Must have punched the paint can. Call off the fight. Oh, there's the marks on his neck. 4 marks on his neck. Paint stain on the floor. Well, that's probably to do with the paint can, eh? Oh, and, someone threw it in the trash, right? Oh, shit, that's gone now. There you go. All 3 of them.
Dunn must have punched the can while he was arguing with Yale.
I suspect
guess that
so.
explains why he threatened to call the fight off.
Standing up to a school bully? You're telling me the guy you bullied stood up to you? Damn, Nathan. Good for that kid. You were gonna twist it like that. Well, then you should have been clearer. Feel like that's on you at that point. Who they belong to. They're clearly done. Smudged slur, something about his death, has a cold. I do not see how the photos are relevant at all. Other than the fact that he happens to work for O'Leary, I don't see why the rhino is relevant in any way. Also, again, shout out to the rhino ass. Love it. According to this, at least in the top left, as you can see, I still have 1 connection to make. Well, it would be the chest expander and the 4 neck marks, eh? Oh, shit. Maybe the 4 neck marks and there's something strange about the suicide? No. Well, if they gave me a 3rd option, the fact that he had 4 neck marks and there's the chest expander suggests that, yes, those 2 are connected and I need to combine a 3rd thing. He called off the fight? What am I missing? I just don't understand how his height and weight matter. Like, in any capacity. Unless I'm supposed to come to the conclusion... Oh, it might be... Hold on, it might be... I stood up on the stool and I could barely reach the noose. I'm assuming Blacksad is taller than 5'5". Is it possible that the noose was too high for him to have done that from a stool? Oh, I'm fucking good. I'm good. I'll take credit for that one. I'm good. Dunn wasn't tall enough to hang himself from the noose. I'm good. He's cracked. Let's go. Hell yeah. The fucking emote wall works, but the chat doesn't.
And I can barely reach the noose. There's no way Dunn hanged himself. Not on his own, at least.
Well. All right, well, we're back in the gym. Guess I'll talk to Sonya and Jake. Just take credit for that one. You did some psychological. Oh, I remembered they made a big. Oh, I've been wanting to look at this. Oh, I did. They did give me a new deduction. Now that you mention it. Yeah, I suddenly remembered the scene where he's like looking at the noose, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. Why would the height and weight matter? And I was like, the only way I could think that would matter is if it was fixating on the fact that he was like. The first thing I thought was in my brain, he's too light to like hang himself and break his neck. He'd have died of strangulation, which is not the way to go. Apparently, if you're going to hang yourself, you want the rope to break your neck immediately. Because death by strangulation is not good. But breaking your neck is better, apparently. Allegedly. I don't recommend either, personally. But, yeah, it occurred to me the height. It's like, oh, wait, 5'5" is kind of short, and I feel like this guy, John Blacksad here, is pretty tall. And they made a point that I could barely reach that rope. Alright, so... wasn't tall enough to hang himself from the noose. Is it the neck marks? Oh, shit. And the... chest expander. Ah, there we go.
Bobby Yale. I don't know if you had a motive to kill Dunn, but you certainly had the murder weapon.
Dunn was strangled with Yale's chest expander. It just doesn't seem like Yale would kill him, though. And I've been led to a new deduction. All right, let's go down that road. Nice that the game tells me. It makes it way easier. What's the deduction? Ah, Dunn was strangled with Yale's chest expander. It is not the photos or the cold. Doubt it was the pain. Maybe the fight? Yeah.
Christ. Did Yale kill Dunn just because he wanted to call off the fight?
No, surely not. The man thought of him as a father, according to everyone. No, that can't be it. I don't believe that for a second. Neither of them's a good way to go, but rather be dead fast and swift.
Yeah. He had issues.
Yeah.
But I never thought he'd go that far.
I don't think he did. Evan's stacking against. Yeah, I don't think he did it.
A part of me thinks Bobby Yale didn't do it.
But the chest expander, the box in his locker, the marks on my father's neck.
Circumstantial.
It all leads to him.
Gotta have a better motive than he wanted to call off the fight.
In any case, that doesn't change a thing.
Besides, if he...
It does, actually. Now we know he didn't kill himself.
My father's still dead.
If that was the motive,
still haven't found Bobby.
Yale would be here having the fight. He wouldn't have disappeared.
Opening the safe and finding my father's will won't help us achieve anything.
Prince, it's the 50s. I don't think Prince were a thing.
Please hurry. Time's wasting.
DNA testing wasn't a thing until like the 80s. I have no idea if Prince were a thing in the 50s or not.
Sonya's indifference never ceased to...
Besides, the blind war veteran picked it up from the trash can and put it on his luggage.
Most importantly, why was she so opposed to Yale?
They've been contaminated since.
John Blacksad?
That's me? I mean, who?
I think I owe you an apology.
Oh, look who it is! The bookie. So you're a coyote, you're a wolf? You don't look like a fox based on the coloring. Apology accepted. Be smarmy about
Apology accepted. But what exactly are you apologizing for?
Listen, I don't think my fellow workers treated you with the respect you deserve.
Ah, you mean the strong-arming.
I'm so sorry they wrinkled your suit. The thing is, they didn't know we shared.
Why are you getting up on the curb?
Bobby Yale. I want to find him. And
Yeah, exactly.
This as much as you do.
The bookie wants to... Why are you threatening me with the blackjack?
Kindly accept my
I fully believe the
Why not
bookie
share
wants to find the fighter. Illyrian ally. Yeah, I'll take it. Why not? Yeah.
Of course.
As legal evidence in 1911. Well, there you go.
Do you?
Oh, I think you look mighty dapper, Mr. Blacksad. Although, if those wrinkles were to rub off on me...
Besides, they have a gun and a blackjack. It's broad daylight. Also, shout out to A Farewell to Arms in the back there. Good novel. I'm going in the car! Don't cock the gun! Jesus, dude. Fucking cool your jets. I agreed. God damn. Even if Goat didn't pick it up, given it was in the trash, I reckon it would have been contaminated anyway. Not for fingerprints, I imagine. Contaminated with germs? Almost certainly. Fingerprints? Less likely. Just shoot you to shut you up. Well, that's because he's cheating on his wife. Crime was invented in the 50s. Effective cops weren't invented ever. Damn. Got him.
Thank you, Blacksad. You won't regret this. So let's cut to the chase. I need Bobby Yale.
I figured as much.
There's just too much money at stake. So, I'm offering you my help to find Yale.
I pretty much figured. I'm in! What kind of help do you need?
What kind of help do you need?
A simple exchange of information. You're a good detective. And I, well, let's just say I have my own ways of making people talk.
So do I work with a criminal or not? Yeah, alright, fuck it.
Alright then. Let's work together.
I thought you'd be hard to convince. That you'd appeal to the moral high ground.
Nah, fuck that, dude.
Please, hear me out.
Here for the paycheck.
Let's say I bet a beer that we find Yale in 3 days, and you bet a beer that we don't. In 3 days, one of us has to buy the other a beer. Is that so bad?
I kind of like this guy.
Simply 2 grown men using our money and free will to conduct a small...
Kind of like this guy.
Exchange. And most importantly, we're not hurting
He's...
anyone.
O'Leary is clearly slime.
Yeah, I run a gambling business.
But he's like the smart
What's
kind of
so
slime.
bad about
I can't really say.
I can't really say.
Gambling's a
that?
harmless
I can.
vice.
Nothing.
Well,
But I'll tell you what is wrong.
people get
The way
addicted
our
to it,
government
but,
is
you know.
ruining America. We live in a so-called free country.
You want to
place
bet on
where
a fight,
honest
I'm not going to
people
stop
can
you.
Make a living, provided they don't hurt anybody. We're not communists. Well, at least I'm not.
I would have never thought otherwise. As for me,
I'm no commie. I'm a sympathizer. It's none of your business. I can't pause during these. Clever. It's not your business.
with all due respect, it's none of your business.
Ooh, all right. Never mind then. In any case, that's not my point. The government betrays our nation's values by passing communist laws that forbid an honest man like me to make a living without hurting a soul. And that, Mr. Black...
Frankly, to get it off my chest here, because he keeps talking, I think if you're going to make a bet on a game, as long as you're not addicted to it and it's not putting you in, you know, huge fucking financial danger, fine, go for it. As far as collecting on the bet, I think you should be allowed to collect on the bet, provided you're not, you know, employing the services of yaks with clubs and rhinos with guns, if you get my drift. I think 2 consenting adults should be allowed to make a wager on a sporting event, for example. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but that's just me.
Blacksad is just wrong. I'd even say it's unconstitutional. Do you get my point now?
I don't bet much myself, but you know, I've been known to dip into it. Fair enough.
All right, I get your point.
Ha! I knew you would. When the government passes these laws,
Salty
there's
bet.
only one legitimate
Even real money.
weapon the people can wield.
I got
Same
$5 on the
weapon
Super
that
Bowl,
turned
baby.
America into a great nation. Civil disobedience.
And by I've got $5 on the Super Bowl, I mean there's a poll going around at work.
It's my duty to disobey.
Civil disobedience does not tolerate your ways. You're bending the truth. You might have a point. You're bending the truth. Let's be fair, though.
You're bending the truth to justify organized crime.
Oh, no. It might have been organized crime, but not anymore. I wasn't always a boss, you know. No, sir. I started at the bottom when Lucky Blitzen ran the show.
Oh, the fucking Santa Claus reindeer? I love
It was
that
a
guy.
reign of terror, extortion, violence, you know, that sort of unpleasant thing. When I took over, I decided
That's
I'd
now
make people
disorganized
want to
crime.
do my bidding. Not out of fear, but out of gratitude.
Look.
I decided to help people so they would help.
I get it.
Beating your thugs gave me was really helpful.
Although that, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Those poor bastards didn't even know you were a detective, that you were on our
I said I was a detective like
Maybe
9
at
times.
first. But when they tied me up and beat the socks off me, they knew very well who I was.
Seriously? That goes against my rules. Who was it?
It was the yak, to be fair. Oh yeah, the buffalo, excuse me. I mean, it was the both of them, but he had a vendetta. You'll just say it was the buffalo.
It was just Wilson.
That bastard. Don't you worry. I will have a serious talk with him. I cannot tolerate this behavior. Please.
I kind of
accept
get
my
why the
apology,
rhino hit
Mr.
me.
Blacksad. As I said before, I like to help people so I can count on their gratitude. That applies to fellow partners like police or, in this case, a detective. I won't deny this business has its fair amount of violence, extortion, and casualties, but I'd rather leave that to my enemies. And you are not my enemy.
Not at the
And-
moment.
It looks like we're here.
I'm not your enemy at the moment. As I said, we share a common goal. As I figured, the bookie just wants the guy to fight. I like the game. I'm intrigued. So far, my only complaint is, I mean, I suppose an echo of the one Noki shared earlier. The designs on the women characters are a little distracting. Which is to say, like, clearly just a human woman with some slight animal characteristics while the men are full-on animals. I think it'd be better if, you know, it went both ways, but, you know. I'm intrigued. I'm enjoying myself. I'd like to know who killed this guy. It's a solid mystery.
I told you, I'm on your side. Go ahead, search the place. I'll wait down here. When you're done, you can honor our arrangement and share your findings with me.
I kind of figured you'd share your findings with
It's
me
your call, Mr. Blacksad.
to begin
I'll
with.
make sure you're suitably compensated. Wilson, come here.
Good to hear. Yeah, I'm intrigued by the story. I'll be honest, the character of Blacksad here is, I feel like I'd understand / relate or empathize with him a little bit more if I'd read the comic or graphic novels or whatever you want to call them. But, you know, at present, I'm at least a little interested. Man had a jump rope? What?
A woman's fragrance.
Mmm.
Almost angelical.
Mmm. Mm-hmm. Who was it that lost his scarf again? I believe Mary recently lost a scarf, and here's a scarf hanging on the coat hook with a woman's fragrance. This game, I will say, it's good at setting up the mystery. I'm intrigued.
The worst thing about O'Leary's boys dropping by isn't the beating, but the fact that I can't tell what's theirs and what's Yale's.
Come on, Blacksad. I don't think O'Leary's boys swung by the apartment. They're like, hey, while we're roughing up the joint, why don't we order a pizza? Gonna go ahead and assume that wasn't them.
Can't say this is the ideal drink for an athlete. Then again, it could be your classic bookie thug lunch.
Maybe they were staking out the apartment. It's possible they were like, let's go to the apartment and wait for him to see if he shows up. Hey, we're waiting for a while. Let's order pizza and some beers.
Bobby seems like a nice kid.
What
but
is this?
I barely know him.
It's on a roller coaster. Mary went to Luna Park with Yale. He has a photo of their time on the roller coaster together. Haven't even heard of comic books when I first played this game. Didn't get in the way of enjoying the game. Well, I'm just saying it seems like they're making references to the graphic novels that are going over my head because I have not read them.
17th century French fables. There must be one boring old lady.
17th century French fables. Ugh. In terms of literary works, the French don't contribute a lot in classic literature. You got The Little Prince, and that's about it. Well, that's not fair. You know, you got Alexandre Dumas with Count of Monte Cristo and Three Musketeers. After that, it really drops off. Just dishes, man. Don't know why you're so upset. He had a poster up for the Madison Square Garden fight, man. What's in the fridge?
I'm not sure how Yale's love of pickles will help me crack the case, but it's good to know.
So Yale had terrible taste in snack foods. Got it. I don't like pickles. I don't like vinegar, just generally speaking. So, you know, cucumber soaked in vinegar. Not my thing. He painted. Interesting. The Sicilian Capo.
You like your mob stories, don't you, Bobby?
Well, he's a sensationalist. What can you say?
Like Bobby inherited something more than boxing skills from his father, besides the tendency to vanish into thin air, of course.
Right, his dad was the poet boxer.
Nice chain.
I guess. It's a boxing glove on a chain. Doesn't mean anything to me. He bought his dad's complete poetry book. There's only 3 copies?
His father, Avenarius.
Avenarius? The boxer poet? Didn't he disappear 20 years ago?
Copy 1 of 3. Not a lot of copies for the complete poems of.
Why would you want such a big closet for so few clothes?
Like pickles don't like cucumbers? Oh, someone took your clothes. Nah.
Unless you're a bachelor, that is.
I can't imagine someone took this kid's clothes. That seems like a weird thing to do. I mean, I'm not a fan of cucumbers either, but, you know, I'm fine. I'm neutral on cucumbers. I'm like, they're there. I'll eat them, I guess. Yeah, pickles, I don't like vinegar, like I said. Think you have a deduction ready? Oh, well, I suppose I'll check that then. I do, based on the number. Thanks for calling that out, actually. I would have missed that. All right, what are our options? Photos, cold. Ah, yes, right. There's, oh, well, I mean. She mentioned she's missing her scarf. Oh, and there you go. It's literally her with her scarf in the photo.
That means she's been here recently, but why? What does Sweet Mary have to do with Yale, the murder suspect?
Yo, Mary fucking was getting some tail. Hell yeah, Mary. Hooking up with 2 boxers? You go, girl.
Judging by the general state of the apartment, they were leading a quiet life.
Probably when, you know, Bobby proposed, she was going to be like, I called it off. Or when Dunn proposed, she was like, I went over to Bobby's to call it off. But still, though, good on her. Hooking up with those studs.
Judging by the general state of the apartment.
You prefer Columbo to this? Well, one's a show designed to entertain you in the period of a half hour. The other's a full-ass game. Wasn't much in the bathroom. Still waiting for your Columbo game? Yeah. Oh, wait. No, that was the poem book. Am I missing anything? I guess the boxing trophy's over here. Yep, here we go. Nope, that's the poetry book. Would have thought the boxing trophies or something. The photos? No. One day. I mean, maybe. Remakes and reviving old things are back these days. Maybe I've seen everything here. I think I have. Let me give it one more lap. What studio would you get for a Columbo game? Well, I would have said Telltale, but they've gone under, haven't they? Oh, the blinds. Leave or stay? Oh, stay. I can fucking ditch O'Leary by leaving out the window, I see. I mean, lacking Telltale games, the guys who did Life is Strange and Tell Me Why, maybe? I know they're published by Squeenix. Why can't I go around this corner? Because there's clearly something around this corner. There's like a whole ass shaving kit that I can even interact with at times. There's a fucking trading card over there, for God's sakes, but they won't let me around the corner. So whoever's doing the Tell Me Why in the Life is Strange games, I guess. Not the
Judging
fucking
by the
sink.
state of the apartment, they were leading a quiet life.
Don't Nod? Oh, okay, that's the name of them. Yeah, Don't Nod Studios, I guess. I enjoyed, I haven't played Life is Strange, can't comment on it. I did enjoy Tell Me Why, though. Thought that was a very good look into relationships with people. With maybe one exception. I won't get into it. I think I've talked about it before on stream, but you know, I won't bother getting into it. It has to deal with transgender individuals. So, you know, if that's your thing, by all means, check it out. If not, well, you're in the wrong stream. RGG? I'm not sure how well they'd write a compelling mystery. The Judgment games have been fun, but they've been convoluted as fuck. People who did Life is Strange games also did Vampire, the game. Oh, they did Vampire? Huh. I'll be damned. Well, it seems like the only thing around the corner is a trading card, so I guess I'm not that invested in it. All right. Let's leave.
When I left, I told O'Leary I hadn't found a thing. The minute I was alone, I left for Mary's.
Fair enough, I guess.
But before all that, I took a small parting gift for her.
Oh, did you grab her scarf? I mean, O'Leary, I don't trust O'Leary, but I also don't think he's against me. Like I said, his interests seem to be in having this fight happen, so I don't think he's, you know, related to the death and the disappearance of these individuals here. Just hanging out, breathing heavily.
I've never trusted angels.
Mr. Blacksad? What a...
Surprise?
Ha-ha!
When they fall, they turn into demons.
Joey told me he was
Damn,
going to
got
spend
him?
the afternoon painting the gym and that Bobby would be fixing something up on the roof. So, after I found the body and called the police, I went to Bobby's place, but he wasn't there.
Why'd you hide the information? How did you open the door to his apartment? Well, with a key, obviously. They were seeing each other.
So you knew that Yale was with Dunn when he died, and yet you told no one.
I guess I just forgot. Everything is so confusing. I'm sorry, Mr. Blacksad.
Don't be. I'm here to figure it all out.
What's your relationship with Bobby? Do you realize might have been protecting a murderer? Nah, he's not a murderer.
What's your relationship?
I don't think we've met the
with Bobby
murderer
Yale?
yet.
He was like a son to Joey, and we were about to get married, so, you know.
Okay. I think it's time to set things straight.
Maybe we have. I don't know. I'm just some schlub. You probably conspired against Dunn. You were cheating on Dunn with Yale. Yep.
I knew you were cheating on Dunn with Yale. Or was it the other way around?
No.
Might be related to death, not likely the disappearance.
Like
yeah.
How can you convince me otherwise? I found a picture at Yale's apartment. It's you and him on a roller coaster.
I also found your scarf there.
Care to explain, Miss Purnell?
I'm not white, Mr. Blacksad.
Oh.
What?
I don't.
7 of my great-grandparents were white. The 8th was black.
That makes you an
According to law,
octoroon?
I'm a black citizen, even if my skin says the contrary. Do you know what that means when you're born in North Arlington, Alabama?
Segregated everything, I imagine. Healthcare.
Segregated healthcare, with far worse conditions for colored people.
We even have different water fountains, for God's sake. The separate but equal doctrine and all that.
That baloney, that crap, that garbage. I mean, it is. Yeah, that damn nonsense.
That damn nonsense.
And all the lies. That's why I moved here. No one knows what color my great-grandparents were.
Big shout out to the Jim Crow laws. I completely understand. You're not the only one. No, I get it.
I completely understand you, Mary.
Just think if you were also a woman. He's my nephew, Mr. Blacksad.
Oh.
Joe and I first started taking care of poor Bobby when my sister died. That was when he was almost 15. The 3 of us went on that trip to Luna Park.
So this is where Joe Dunn comes in.
Bobby was the only one who knew about me and Joey. We were afraid that someone would use my past to ruin his career.
It's not the first time I hear that story.
Sorry, I accused you so lightly. You should have said something. You know what? That's on me. You're his aunt. I'm sorry. That's my bad.
I'm sorry I accused you so lightly.
Don't worry. I understand.
Well, let's examine. 1 hear, 1 sight, and 2 smell. I assume the fire's 1? Nope. All right, my bad. Her eyes? Her perfume again. Really? All right, sure.
Mary smells like... Actually, the whole room smells like a pie fresh out of the oven. So I can't identify any other fragrances.
After I'm done talking with Mary here, I'll probably end the stream. Assuming, something huge doesn't come up in the plot that forces me into, QuickTime events and shit.
TV and radio all in one. Where will these mad times lead us?
Soon the Library of Alexandria will be in my pocket. Crazy. Feminist starts a home. Or femininity starts a home, if you actually read the title of the book. There's also another smell somewhere. Really? Another smell? And it's not the fireplace? Oh, wait, hold on. There's a wafting... maybe over by the oven? I mean, it looks like there's a wafting pie over there, but... You're giving me nothing, game. Oh, just the odor in the air. Got it. Okay.
Fresh out of the oven. The whole room smells like pie.
The woman likes pie. You gonna judge her for that? About the ring, the cherry pie sure smells good. The woman likes pie. I don't see how that's relevant to the case. Sure you don't know Yale's whereabouts. I suppose that's the most prevalent.
Are you sure you don't know where your nephew is?
I've looked everywhere. He's nowhere to be found.
Don't worry. I'll find him.
Thank you.
Listen. Hey, I might have let it slip that you were banging, Dunn. The whole nephew thing, I got that. That's safe with me.
Your secret is safe with me.
Thanks. It means a lot to me.
Yeah, about the ring, though.
About Sonia Dunn and the ring. Well, I told her about you and Joe Dunn. I had no choice.
And what did she say?
I don't think she took it too well. But she might come to understand it.
I mean, you're both consenting adults.
That cherry pie smells so good. I'm starting to get...
Listen, I told Sophia about the fact that you were hooking up with her dad. Anyway, that pie, though. If I could get a slice of that cherry pie, I'm just saying.
Get hungry.
Thanks. I pulled it out of the oven right before you arrived. Oh, where are my manners? I'm the worst hostess in the world.
I mean, shit's kind of spiraling. It's fine.
Let me go get a knife from the kitchen.
She's gonna die. I'm gonna sit here and she's gonna fucking be dead immediately.
And you must be thirsty. Let me see. OJ? Coffee?
Water.
Water's good, thanks.
Good. Hydro homie for life, baby.
She's wearing the same clothes in both pictures, so she's probably telling the truth.
Okay, good to know. Pan view. Yeah, up to the door. Oh my god. Oh, it's me. Coming out of the apartment. I thought someone was entering. My bad. Silly me. You needed a full-ass tray for some water? I needed a stretch.
Feels good to stretch out now and then.
Yeah, lots happened. Not necessarily the worst hostess or anything. And then I slept with her. Oh, no. Just had some pie. Could just eat the whole piece. That's just cut it for you. Okay, this is awkward. You're not gonna say it. Okay, that's. Let's examine. I got 2 smells. I'm guessing one's the plate. Yeah, pretty much.
Now that there's almost no pie left, the scent has also disappeared.
Smooth, Blacksad. Is the other scent on her? He's still sniffing women? Yep.
Interesting. Now Mary smells like a huge dog. Mary.
What?
When are you going to stop lying? I know your nephew is here. I can smell him.
What? No. I already told you I don't know where he is.
Quit playing around, bitch, I guess.
Stop playing around.
I'd make a bad cop.
Where is he?
You can search the whole house if you want. Go ahead. He's not here.
I didn't say he was here. I said you knew where he was. I can smell more of this woman.
Wait a minute. She's not the one who smells like that.
What?
That's where Bobby Yale's scent is coming from. So, that's why you were sitting there.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
What?
Could you step aside so I can check, please?
Please go.
Well,
Mary, for Christ's sake, put that knife down, would you?
Leivora.
just want to help you. I don't have to do this. Calm down. I can take the knife away. You don't have to do this.
You don't have to do this, Mary.
I mean it.
I don't want to hurt you.
Yep, there he is. Hiding there. Oh, God. The whole time. Curious thing. I'm suddenly looking around. Not at her. The tray? Uh-oh. Oh, God, he hit me. Got it. I understand the pattern now. Interesting, they're having me doing this mid-fight. That's a cool mechanic. Whoop-ha! Oh, God. Oh, God, right. The fists. Oh, I need to Put it in the way his fist is actually going. Help if you fucking pay attention, you stupid idiot. Awesome to pay attention there, you stupid idiot. And then he had a heart attack. Well, that's weird.
Bobby!
Call an ambulance. Do as I say. Go on, call an ambulance. Do it now.
Well, I didn't expect that.
A heart attack. There's two things you can't forget.
Oh shit, he actually had a heart attack. Well, I can't quit now. Man had a heart attack.
1, stay calm. 2, 1 chest compression per second. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi. 4 Mississippi. 5 Mississippi.
Shout out to Final Fantasy VII reviving people.
Oh, Bobby!
That was an achievement. Apparently you might be able to let him die.
Bobby! Thank you.
I had lots of reasons to consider this a great day.
It was the free pie, mostly.
I had investigated a suicide case. I had discovered that, in truth, we were dealing with a murder.
And how?
I had found and captured the prime suspect.
No.
And I had saved a life.
Alright, that'll give you. Yeah, I don't think he did it. I don't think Bobby did it. Seems unlikely. I don't think the bookie did it.
That something was going wrong.
I hardly think Jake or Sonia did it. Sophia, whatever her name is. The daughter. I don't think she did it.
Wrong.
I don't think we've met who done it yet. Well, that all being said, that is where we are going to end the stream today. As soon as we're done loading, I'll hit pause in the old menu here. Do an outro.
Promise me you won't take the law into your own hands.
Well, let me pause.
I'd like to think we're not just vigilantes.
I mean, I didn't.
I want a gun.
Don't know who's saying that.
Bang, bang, bang.
Okay, now I can pause. Don't know what the fuck that's about. But we'll figure that out on Sunday. Again, I'm intrigued by the story. I like the characters for the most part. My only real complaint is that it's the one again echoed by Noki. Boy, the female characters are really just women who kind of look like they maybe resemble a cat a little bit, whereas the men are just, here's an animal. But I mean, I get it. When you make a video game based on the IP, it's not like you can change that. The original artist clearly made it that way, and it's not like he was gonna, you know, sign off unless you made it in his vision. Nor could you probably make the game in his vision. But yeah, I don't think we've met the murderer yet. I think there's more to this than the game's letting on. But we'll see. Let's see how my Blacksad's doing. This could be a fun thing at the end of the stream. Let's see how I'm doing before I sign off here. I am a little more hard-boiled than sensitive. I am a little more cautious than resolute. I am noticeably more pragmatic than upright. I am 100% more romantic than lonesome, ladies. I am a little more astute than obtuse. I appreciate that. I'm rather significantly more swift than I am clumsy. I'm 99% more talkative than I am silent. Fair. And so far, it's still a profitable case. Good to know. Good to know. But anyway, with all that, I will see everyone on Sunday. Love you all. Be good people. Have a good weekend. I will talk to you later, you beautiful shrew negotiators, and see you around. Toodle pip.